WrestleMania is over.
We've got a lot to talk
Oh, I'm
about.
relieved it's over. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I should probably hide this. But I know it's more so not that I'm nostalgic for WrestleMania, but like this year's going so fucking fast.
Yeah, don't remind me.
No, it's almost May.
I know. I don't understand how that happened.
Yeah, it's got weddings to do this year.
And I'm gonna be married before you know it.
Yeah.
You're the final wedding too, which means I'm probably gonna get housed at your wedding.
Go for it, dude. It's gonna be great.
You're like, oh my god, it's over. You're like, what are you doing this summer? Weddings.
Yeah, our invites went out on Friday, so be on the lookout for those.
Gotcha.
No one's gotten them yet, so you would be the first.
Yeah, probably because I'm the closest out of most of your friends. So that will work out.
Yeah, well, we also did, obviously, 86 invites. Well, letters. All went to the mail. But then, because it would take so long for the invites to get to Guyana, we just mailed them.
Oh, you sent them to the country of Guyana. Okay.
No, we did not. So we sent them to Jazz's parents in Queens.
And said send them to Guyana.
Yeah, there's like 6 envelopes that need to get to Guyana, and like they have a relative that's who's going back in like the next few weeks.
There you go.
So we mailed them like in a package.
Gotcha.
To Queens, and they got in yesterday. So
nice.
Nice. There you go. Smarter, not harder.
Yep. I was like, all right, that works.
It works out
86
perfectly.
invites, like 160 something people. It's a lot of fucking people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Expecting 130 show up. Give or take.
Not bad.
Who's here? Mr. Fretz is here.
Hey,
hi, Mr.
Fretzy. So, okay, how are your Mets doing these days? What's the streak at now?
11.
Girl, it's 11. And they're back. They're playing tonight. They're at Citi Field for the next 9 games. I'm very afraid. It starts in 10 minutes.
They're so desperate. They're like, Juan Soto, you're coming back early.
Juan Soto comes back tomorrow. If you compare, allegedly, you can pay $11 to be on the pitching mound today.
That's it.
Yeah. Our pitching
like to be on the pitch. Oh, the pitching mound, like not during the game, right?
I'm really not sure, but there's a screenshot of someone trying to buy Mets tickets for today's game, and there's an $11 price tag in the pitching mound. I'm sure there's probably a website glitch.
It has to be a meme because
it's also like it's also like
Mets,
that douche who bought that thing at WrestleMania where he can sit in the announce table and not say a word.
Yeah, that weird crypto guy.
Yeah,
he's a crypto bear. What the fuck was that? I like the front row of green shirt guy on Raw though.
That was so funny.
So funny. That was hysterical. I was like, wait, there's more.
Do they know him? Do they know him?
My lore says no, and they were just being really fucking funny.
That's insane.
I hope so. I don't like someone should Dan Allen should come on and be like, wow. I thought I was weird.
Oh my god, I love that. I was like, there's a bunch of green people. Like, I kept on forgetting that they were there, and then I'd see them again. I'm like, this is so fucking funny.
You look up and go,
so fucking funny. Oh, whoa, I have some breaking Xbox news. You'll enjoy this. So Xbox got a brand new CEO because whoever Spencer dropped a couple of months ago. So this new Xbox CEO is like, you know what? Game Pass is way too expensive. So starting today,
I heard that. Yeah.
She's like dropping it right now.
Mr. Fretz,
it was getting really expensive. What, like $30 a month or something?
$30. She dropped it to $23 a month for Ultimate.
Mr. Fretz, you can have Bo Bichette back. He hasn't done shit for the fucking Mets. You can have him back. I heard he was supposed to be really good. He don't really do anything. Where? When? Not this year.
In Toronto.
We're having a bet.
Kay, you should know this. You should know this. Anytime a formerly really good player joins the Mets, it's always downhill.
Yeah.
You can track it. with pretty much everybody. Even Carlos Beltran, he was good for a second, and then he went down. Comes back to New York as a Yankee, he's fucking brilliant for a little bit.
It's just really frustrating.
2017 Beltran was a great time to watch. Was a great thing to watch.
Let's go next.
Don't do that.
It sucks Yankees tonight too.
And I think they just started
In Fenway. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it on.
Yeah, because I did see the article where Cam Schindler was like, I don't care about Boston. He's like, I'm not afraid.
He's getting death threats from Red Sox fans. He's like, you think they would have learned by now?
Oh, that's that. I love that mentality. That's
He's a
awesome.
phenom on the mound.
I love that mentality from Schindler. But yeah, so Xbox. So the woman was like, hey, this is way too expensive. I think her name's Asha. She's like, we're gonna drop the price. And so the trade-off is Call of Duty will no longer be day one. So Call of Duty will come out like the next holiday season.
Oh.
The thing is though, like, I don't spend $23 a month on video games.
No, but you download one video game on Game Pass, it bakes up for it.
I know, but I'm saying I save money by not buying Game Pass because I just buy games I want to buy.
Depends on what you're buying, though. I know you also buy a lot of like you're not buying like AAA or very like big games, so I get the mentality from that.
Look, I haven't bought like a AAA game on release in a very long time, but even like throughout the year, like when Assassin's Creed like Shadows goes on sale, maybe not next time, but the time after, I'm probably gonna buy it.
That's where things like Game Pass or PlayStation Network come in handy because you already have the whole Ubisoft library.
It's all right there. And I get the convenience, but it's just cost analysis, right? So you're paying $23 a month times 12. It's like $270, give or take.
Something like that.
Do I going through my Steam sales and like everything for the past year? Have I spent $270 in the past calendar year on video games? I don't think so.
Remember, with the drop in price, you're pretty much all Xbox Game Pass people are now saving per year 7 times 12, like $84.
Yeah,
a year now. So I mean, it's a pretty significant drop, which is good. And I mean, honestly, anytime I play Call of Duty, I just play for the campaign. I never stick around for multiplayer.
just I'm bad at it. I've been good at Call of Duty campaign, multiplayer since ever.
The campaign's great. Their campaigns are phenomenal.
The Modern Warfare reboot from like
Modern Warfare is brilliant. I love it.
Was incredible. I heard the third one was really bad. Campaign Modern Warfare 3 the remake. I heard 2 is pretty good though.
2's always like the classic one. I was just never a fan of like people swear by Black Ops, but like I got tired of the whole Black Ops thing.
Oh, dude, the first Black Ops is so good though. The numbers?
Yeah, but then it kept on. It's up to like 9 now.
Well, yeah. Stop after 1.
But Black Ops sold. I forgot which one of the studios makes Black Ops. So there's a different studio for Black Ops.
It was Infinity Ward, I think, not Treyarch. It was Infinity Ward and
Treyarch, I think, does Modern Warfare. Because they have different, like one studio makes Modern Warfare, the other studio makes Black Ops.
Black Ops. Yeah, I forgot the studio, but yeah, it's 2 different studios.
Something crazy like that. Oh shit, it's 7:05. Now we're gonna have a lengthy and spirited conversation about a lot of random things happening in the world of wrestling, including AEW did some funky stuff while we were gone.
Oh,
Darby Allin, baby.
Yeah, AEW with what I will say, and I'll say it again on the show: the worst finisher I've ever seen.
I didn't see it.
The coffin drop? Or
no, it's not the coffin drop. It's the God, what's it called? Hold on, I'll tell you exactly what it is. Because I was reading and I was like, really? That was the finish? I saw the video. I was like, really? That was the finish?
I didn't watch AW yet.
What did he hit him with? Oh, It was literally, it's like if you don't know what you're doing, if you want to be like a real dick in like a 2K game, side headlock takeover.
That was it.
After several coffin drops, but a side headlock takeover got the 1, 2, 3.
It's like an opening move. Armbar.
Armbar. Yeah, I was like, God, that's a weird way to win a title.
Ooh, it worked.
What did you do?
I was able to get our Spectrum Live TV on my computer.
Oh, fancy stuff.
How do I open my computer to go to Hulu?
So
I didn't go to Hulu.
Why didn't I thought I needed Liv's login and stuff because she has the Spectrum account. But I literally put Spectrum Live TV and it just automatically logged me in. Is it maybe the Wi-Fi?
Yankees on Fox tonight. Oh, Yankees already winning 1-0.
Someone homered?
Probably.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous.
They're gonna lose again.
Well, yeah, but that's expected.
If they lose, they still won't fire Mendoza.
No, I know. That's also annoying. Hold on, let me grab a Mets hat. You
need inspiration?
No, I need to ensure they win.
It's not gonna happen. Where is it? Not here. Kotr I saw a really funny video about a Mets fan. Oh, I think I sent it to Kay. I did send it to Kay, but headlock takeover pin. Thank you, Frats, for the correction. Well, listen to this. This is great. Someone made a video about this.
Think your life can't get more depressing? Come to a New York Mets game.
The team is only good when half the players are on cocaine.
For $70, you can sit right behind home plate, and for an extra $10, you can get in it back.
Tickets are so cheap here, you can buy a whole section for the price of a chai latte.
Watching the Mets is like watching the movie Moneyball, but in reverse.
The third-string catcher is currently selling hot dogs at the stands.
Looking for a quiet place to lay low after a hit-and-run accident? Why not try the left field stands?
The team is so injury-prone, even Mr. Met tore his ACL during the seventh-inning stretch.
Originally, the stadium was just a billboard. Then they decided to add the baseball field.
Fun fact, Goya owns 20% of the franchise. There's more people in line for Shake Shack than are actually watching the game.
That's a truth. That's a fact, though.
Help yourself to the artery-clogging rainbow cookie egg roll.
The planes fly so low here, the left field gate doubles as a terminal at LaGuardia Airport.
And when you're leaving the game, you can buy back the tires that were stolen off your car. Think your life can't
Let's go Mets.
Oh, Stanton hit the home run.
What's up? Oh, Stan
hit the home run.
A little too early for that. Giancarlo. A little bit too early for that, Giancarlo. But anyway, all right, let's cut the BS. I definitely want to watch Daredevil when it comes out tonight because Daredevil has been absolutely amazing. Hello, my friend Camille, who's joining the stream right now. Send you a Mets video right now. Thank you, Camille. I'll check it out after the show. But yeah, we're gonna talk about a bunch of wrestling, the good, the bad, and all the ads. I guess it's gonna be
so many ads,
so much Hulk Hogan, so little time.
The Attitude Era.
It is the Attitude Era. It might
so
be
great.
the show title. That might be the show title. Oh my God, Jesus! Because that's why we do
what we do.
Did I should put it in. I should put it in the Discord. There, the Triple H guy.
He's been on fire this weekend.
He was on fire. He was he was so good because he was just like, night one was great. How about that match? And then he'd be like, this segment is sponsored by. He had a different sponsorship after everything. He's like, Michael PSA's, hurry up. We got a commercial coming. Oh my God!
I hated it, dude. I hated it. I really did. So many ads.
Save all the vitriol for when we go live. So we'll be back in about 3 minutes. Yes, we said 3 minutes. Wow, strong words, Wade. Strong words. You need to stay around because I need to hear your comments about that. So I thought it was separate yet equal on both nights. No, it wasn't. But we will see what happens. So we'll be back in 3 minutes, folks. King's Rings podcast, post-Mania. It's going to be an interesting conversation. Here we go.
Live from the Wrestle Addict Radio HQ, representing kings of the rings to the fullest. King Ricky made the hot tag to Willie T, and out of nowhere like Randy is the Queen Bee. K-Fay brother, 400 plus in the bag like money in the bank brother. See when they pod, it's the opposite of common. Look at the comments, crowned at a certified top 10. You heard? Kings of the Rings pod. Throw up a too sweet when you see the squad. Like a chop in a, I know you feel it. Kings of the Rings of the illest. Kings of the Rings of the illest. Kings of the Rings of the illest.
Are we back from our ad break? Because it's probably going to be number one in 30 seconds.
Oh, no. 28, 27, 26, 25. ad.
And that's why we do what we do.
And that's why people pay us to do what we don't do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to King's Rings Podcast, episode number 441. We're calling it right now. It is the Attitude Era. I am your host, King Ricky Rose. Thank you guys for joining us. We are live currently right now on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook at Kings of the Rings Podcast and at Wrestle Addict Radio. We've got a lot of ads to go through. I mean, a lot of WrestleMania to go through because they're kind of one and the same at this point. But first and foremost, let's introduce everybody here. Our semi-fantastic White Will Tarashok. How are you?
If it makes you feel better, Kay, this is only the 6th longest losing streak for the Mets. It can get a whole lot worse. In 1962, they lost 17 games in a row. So just know your team is worse than you thought.
You know who hasn't lost? You know who hasn't lost 10 games in a row in over a century? The New York Yankees. Just let that sink in.
Oh, it's coming for you.
It's like the last time they lost that many games in a row was like 1913.
That is correct. It is 1913.
Yeah, I saw that meme. I saw that meme the other day. I was like, that makes me feel better.
It's very, very true. Kay Housen, how are you doing?
You know, I'm doing well. It's Tuesday. My favorite wrestler is not the champion anymore. My favorite baseball team is doing terribly. My favorite hockey team's not in the playoffs. My other favorite hockey team is probably not going to be in the women's playoffs. I'm doing great.
At least you have a job.
Yes, at least you do have a job.
I'm finally employed. I'm employed.
At least you are employed.
You know what makes life feel better, Kay? A paycheck.
I fucking
401k.
Wait.
Stock options.
I just want to spend money on stupid things.
Like wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Like ad spots.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, by the way, this first segment is sponsored by Knockout Sunglasses. It's great. Knock around, actually, not knockout, knock around sunglasses. It's a great time. So we are going to get into all of the shenanigans. I'd rather talk about the chocolate Hogan statue for 20 minutes. God.
There was
Isn't
a chocolate
that
Hogan
great?
statue?
So well, it's bronze, but you know how they always reveal like a new statue
Yeah.
So they gave it to Hogan, and the jokes are great. It was like Hulk Hogan became the color he hated in death.
die a hero, live long enough to become the villain, that kind of thing.
No, they're just saying that he's black now because he has a bronze statue.
He's a bronze statue.
He looks like a villain.
Yeah, he looks like a villain. Oh, so freaking funny. Thank you for that way. So yeah, we're going to talk about all the things surrounding Mania, the good, the bad, the ads, and the surprises and everything like that. Before we get to any of those shenanigans, we did kind of skip out on AEW for a little bit of time, just because they kind of semi-kicked off WrestleMania week with their Dynasty show was Sunday before WrestleMania Sunday, and it was pretty interesting. You had a lot of zero-hour stuff. You had the AEW National Championship. Jack Perry won. Women's tag was Divine Dominion, and I surprisingly got the Casino Battle Royal for the TNT title correct, because Kevin Knight did win. It was not Ciampa, unfortunately. The both of you guys, but Kevin Knight did win. Darby Allin defeated Andrade to get an AEW World Title shot, which comes into play a lot sooner than we all thought. FTR beat Cage and Co, which is kind of surprising because they were in Canada when that occurred. So that was I was like, ugh. You also had
did the Claw win?
Thekla beat Jamie Hayter. Yep. Moxley beat Ospreay. very surprising there because Osprey for some reason can't win a freaking title in AEW. The trios, the conglomeration beat the Dogs. Then you had MJF, the Devil, defeating the God of Pro Wrestling. One of the gods of pro wrestling, Kenny Omega, who got kind of an homage to him during one of the matches at WrestleMania in a very
Yeah, Jade
interesting
hit
way.
the one-winged angel.
It's called what is it called? She calls it the Storm something. It was nice. I was like, oh crap, is that a
It
one-winged
looks
angel?
cool.
Yeah, no, it was really, really good. So AEW Dynasty, which I have not watched yet, I just got the results from the show because I've been wrapped in WrestleMania for the last week or so. But it seems like a pretty overall massive show. It's like almost the same amount of matches as 2 nights of WrestleMania on one night. Very, very interesting stuff.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Wade said it's called a sandstorm.
Sandstorm. Thank you, Wade. Thank you.
I like that.
Sandstorm. No, it was very, very good. Thank you, Wade, for that. Appreciate you. So overall, between Dynasty and 2 nights of Mania, we had about 24 matches that we actually went up.
I don't think that's
That's
good.
crazy.
That's not good for my scorecard.
So ironically, I was doing the scores today. We actually tied for Dynasty.
Amazing.
You did?
No, all of us tied.
All of us
Really?
did? Amazing.
All of us tied for Dynasty, which made WrestleMania the deciding factor.
I love that for us.
God.
Because we all definitely picked wrong matches. Like, I mean, we were all dumb.
I did better at Mania than I expected.
You did do better.
I did not. I did worse than I expected.
So,
I feel really cocky for picking Oba.
listen, I wanted to, but I was like, this is WWE. Like, I can't get everything I want all at once. However, in a shocker, leading again into Mania week with Dynamite, which is called Spring Breakthrough or whatever the hell they were doing for that little Dynamite special, Darby Allin decided, hey, I'm going to challenge MJF tonight. So he challenges MJF. A bunch of shenanigans ensue. Coffin drops everywhere. And with a head scissor takedown or whatever, a head scissor takedown pin, we have a new world champion in Darby Allin out of freaking nowhere. Darby Allin wins. There's fanfare everywhere. He now gets the Lex Express now to ride around the country. He becomes the first ever Triple Crown champion. I spelled triple wrong or whatever. But he becomes the first ever Triple Crown champion. So he has won a world title, a mid-card title, win the land of mid-card titles, a TNT championship, and he's a tag team champion. So he's the first person in AEW to ever do that, which is kind of surprising with all the titles they have running around. So, Will, thoughts on, I guess, one of the original members of the pillars of AEW finally getting a world title shot? Finally getting the world title in general.
Yeah, good for him. I mean, they've been high on Darby for years and years. Andrew Zarian says this was actually planned like for last year, but then he got hurt. So
and then he decided to climb Mount Everest for a little bit.
Yeah, he decided to climb Mount Everest for a little bit. So I mean, this has been on their scorecard for a while, and I think he deserves it. Darby Allin's a great character. He's very likable. His in-ring work is incredible. Like, I see nothing wrong with this. And a little out of nowhere, a little surprising, but what else? It's a nice surprise. WrestleMania weekend trying to steal some of that the news cycle, getting us dweebs to talk about it. So good on them. Let's see what happens.
There's also a lot of AEW Dynamite ads all over Vegas.
Oh, I did see some of those too.
It was in the airport.
The Raw shot.
Yeah, the Raw shot had it. So,
the overhead, I
mean, I think this is good for AEW. A nice little surprise every now and then. You have one more person holding that world title, a little hot potato. Isn't the end of the world, just to give some little more credibility. It's like, hey, we have, this match has 3 former heavyweight champions in there, stuff like that. So, they did with the Universal title. They do it with the World Heavyweight title a little bit. So, I think it's pretty much par for the course. Congratulations, Darby Allin. Allin.
Allin, yeah. Kay, what are your thoughts on Darby?
Allin.
I'm excited for Darby Allin. He's overdue to hold the title. I'm bummed as an MJF fan, but I heard he's like going to do a movie or something.
That or finally go on his freaking honeymoon.
Yes.
What movie would he be doing?
I don't know, but a movie.
I hope it's a musical. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just I'm like dying for him to be on Broadway. I'll be there. Best believe. But like he would be so good.
Mark's
That
on
I would.
Broadway.
I want to see him. I know he can like sing well, but he would be a good stunt cast for Chicago. That show relies on stunt casting to stay alive.
Oh, does it really?
For the most part, yeah. Like the role of Roxy Hart, is often fulfilled with stunt at like stunt casting. Like I think right now the girl from the Real Housewives, not Real Housewives, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, Whitney Levitt. She was on Dancing with the Stars. Her and Mark Ballas, her partner, are in Chicago right
I
now.
can't
Wow.
believe she didn't go further in that competition. It was so good. Whitney.
Oh my god, I forgot you watched Dancing with the
Yeah.
Stars.
Oh my God. Dancing with the Stars rocks.
It's so
I mean,
fun.
the
I
guy
just
who
really
won,
got into it.
the Irwin really deserved to win. Because I called him
Oh,
week
yeah.
one. Week one, I'm like, yeah, Jazz, he's going to win, by the way.
Yeah, I felt the same. Dancing with the Stars is so fun. I wish I got into it years ago.
Yeah, same.
Wade, sometimes I want to pick your brain, Wade, because you just run into wrestlers all the time down there.
Yeah, Wade, what a humble brag. I was going to bring that up. Oh, no big deal. I saw him at Disney the other day.
Well, this happens to Wade all the time, though.
I mean, that's where he lives.
I know, like all the time. He's always got a story about something. Like Jesus, it is kind of crazy. So congratulations, to Darby Allin in AEW. Exactly, yeah. Like he said, "LOL" all the time. Yes, it happens all the time. So congratulations, to Darby Allin in AEW. They're doing some pretty positive things over there. However, once Thursday and Friday hit, it was time to talk about all things WrestleMania. WrestleMania 42 weekend occurred April 18th and 19th in Las Vegas for the second year in a row. So we are going to talk about the matches and we're going to go night by night. But first, in this part, we need to talk about, I guess, WrestleMania 42 overall. Who wants to go first?
It was okay. It was better than last year. I'll say that. It was a step up from last year.
I'll agree with that.
What I liked, I really liked. What I didn't, I really didn't. And then everything else was kind of just in between. Like there was like the matches were good. Like there was no bad matches. Except maybe that women's tag match. But that wasn't necessarily their fault.
Yeah.
I left wanting more. I'm not usually one to complain about like match times.
Mhm.
But my biggest thing wasn't so much the ad breaks, it was the lack of video packages. Where are the
I
video
missed the
packages
video packages.
hyping up these matches? Especially for ESPN. Like nothing. They gave them to the main event, which was great, but that was it. I liked the stage. I liked how both nights had complete different color schemes and
They
lighting.
did that for the second year in a row.
Yeah, I thought that was very clever. That was very, very clever. I did not notice that last year somehow.
Yeah, there were two different color themes last year.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I like night 2 looked much better. Night 2 was again the better night. If you take the best parts of night 1 and the best parts of night 2 and make it one night, it's a very, very good 9 out of 10 WrestleMania.
Yeah. Kay, what are your thoughts?
I agree with Will that night 2 was so much better than night 1. My takeaways were that we watched it with a friend that doesn't watch wrestling at all, and I showed them the main event of night 1, and they were even they were like disappointed and felt confused, and they have no emotional investment in this story. They looked sad, actually, like, and then they were invested in night 2 and had a much better time watching night 2, but night 1 felt like an episode of Monday Night Raw to me.
Yes.
Mm,
It was
Like-
also paced very badly.
yes.
It was
Dragged.
weird.
It was very long.
Night 1, just I'm never gonna watch that fucking pay-per-view ever again. Like I rewatch a lot of WrestleManias leading up to WrestleMania. I'll never watch that shit again. Night 2 I would watch again. It's just such a fucking shame that how corporate and sanitized and just money grabby this whole WrestleMania was. Like it didn't feel like Mania almost. Like it felt like a pay-per-view. It did not feel
Yeah.
like Mania to me. And that's like very disappointing for me.
Yeah, a couple of things that I noticed or that I became aware of, and I've never been one for like timing, but this was strikingly short a lot of the
Yeah.
matches.
Yeah.
Only I
It
think
was
4 of the
alarming.
11 went over double digits,
Yeah.
which is scary. There's a couple of websites who compared, the wrestling time between the last like 4 manias or so.
Mhm.
The only mania during that time frame to go over 2 hours of in-ring action was WrestleMania 40 in Philly.
And that WrestleMania was one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Exactly. There is something to be said about the amount of action going on in the ring. I checked my email, and I'm part of like the WWE fan council or whatever, and they were just like, what did you like and what did you dislike? And I'm just like, when ad time is more than the in-ring action, you have a problem.
Yeah.
Like you have a really,
That's a
really
big
big problem there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a huge problem. It was glaring. I'm so glad I didn't like have a VPN to watch Netflix. Apparently, they got Hulk Hogan the mess out of at both nights.
His
with
Hulk Hogan
Netflix-
ads.
Mm-mm.
People with
Like the
Netflix are just like
documentary ads?
they kept on re-showing the Hulk Hogan ad.
I heard it was like 38 minutes of Hulk Hogan, and that was longer than any
Hulk
match
got
on the
more
card.
time. Yeah,
Like at least we got that slate with the music of WrestleMania.
Sometimes for me it was a slate, sometimes it was like the time
minute.
commercial
Sometimes
break.
it was like here's 7 ads that are like 8 seconds long. I'm like,
Yeah.
I want
I
to kill
didn't-
myself.
So we watched it since we have a bundle with Spectrum that comes with the streaming
ESPN.
services.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, so
We have it through
So-
Hulu. Yeah.
so I watched it on Disney Plus. And we got commercials, but it was like a million years of commercials. Like I wanted to smoke before the main event on Sunday, and I didn't think I had
Mhm.
time, and then we got another 3-minute commercial break.
Dude, the main event, they did the video package and then a commercial. I'm like, I was
Yeah.
so hyped, ready for the main event. Like Punk Roman. Oh, here's a car I'm not gonna buy.
It was even worse. There's some people who didn't like Dragon Lee didn't get his entrance.
Didn't get his entrance. It was a cool
Most of them
entrance.
didn't.
Yeah. He had the big ass dragon wings. I was like, it's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. And again, video packages. Where the fuck are my video packages?
Especially for the first hour on ESPN2 and ESPN. Those should
Yeah.
have had dedicated video packages just to, again, bring in the casual person who's just
Yeah,
tuning
bring
in.
Yeah.
people up to speed.
You
Why
know,
is
bring them
Brock
up to
fighting?
speed.
Who is this giant man fighting Brock Lesnar?
Exactly. The other thing that I wanted to bring up in general, speaking, is a couple other things. That was I didn't like the stage. Not because I didn't think the
Same.
stage was dope. I thought it was a little bit cheap.
It grew
I
on
was
me
like,
though.
I thought it
Yeah.
was a little bit cheap. My problem with the stage isn't the stage itself, it's the lighting. And I know that stadium well because I'm a Raider fan. The roof is translucent.
Yeah.
So you can't like put anything over it. That's just the way it is. So it's too bright. And it was
The lighting
very,
looks
very
weird.
it was very like prominent to me in night one. You saw everything. You saw the spots that they were trying to hide,
Yeah.
like with the covering on like the real top where he didn't sell. I was like, this looks bad. Like they were overexposed
Yeah.
a lot of the time. And
What'd
the
you
only time it
think of the
really looked
fans?
like what's up?
The fans, the seating on the stage.
They weren't really on the stage. They were
I know, but
connected
they were like
to the
it was,
stage.
but they were very like you could see them in every entrance. I thought that was
Yeah,
really
but
cool.
I thought it was a better fan stage seating than last year.
Yeah.
I think it was a lot better than last year. The stage, like the stage, I thought it was kind of like it wasn't their best work. But my more concern, it was so bright. You saw everything behind the stage.
Yeah.
You saw all the blacked out spots. And the only time it looked like okay, this is like what it's supposed to look like was during the main event both nights because that's when the sun went down.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I
don't
was
like
like-
I don't like wrestling during the day, generally.
You know,
But the fact that it was roofed, I thought it wasn't
the
as
roofing's
jarring.
fine, but it's just a translucent roof. That was the problem. Like,
Yeah, because and the sound was also good. Like the acoustics in that building were great.
oh, the acoustics are great, yeah, but it's just the light. You see all the open spaces.
Yeah.
That was the big issue. My other issue is from a lot of reports and a lot of videos coming out of crazy wrestling fans.
Oh, the
I
stalkers at
believe
the
it.
hotel.
The stalkers at the hotel. Cora Jade, now Elena Black,
Oh god, her ass
was-
grabbed at WrestleCon.
at WrestleCon.
Fucking
Yeah,
gross, dude.
I believe
Yeah.
it. That's all.
I do. I
Um,
believe it
there-
too. 100%. Wrestling fans are gross.
Mhm.
Some
there
of
are
them.
people like essentially stalking them at the hotel they were staying at.
Some of them-
CM Punk like slapped a cell phone
Yeah.
out of a guy's
Mhm.
hand because he
Drew
was
McIntyre,
harassing.
they were like going up to his wife and kids, like his
Yeah.
brother, in the
Mhm.
hotel. He's like, "Listen, guys, like meet and greets, like when you're in like a proper setting, thank you, I love you, but like leave me alone when
Don't. Yeah.
when I'm not working, leave me the fuck alone, which
Mhm.
Yeah.
is the
Punk
most
says it all the
relatable
time.
thing ever.
Yeah. Punk has said it multiple times. I
Yeah.
mean, Damien. There was a story about before the Punk incident. Damian Priest had to step in because somebody was harassing like a female talent and things like that. I'm very surprised with all the money TKO and WWE have that they don't. Number one, it's Vegas. It's the land of freaking hotels.
Mhm.
Buy out the hotel. Get your own personal security at the doors so anybody who's not supposed to be at the hotel doesn't get in. I feel like they have enough money to do that.
Yeah, you know who would have
I
done
don't
that?
think they give a
Vince.
fuck enough.
I
Yeah.
believe Vince did do it because when
Yeah.
Vince was in charge, you couldn't get into those hotels at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. And you know who's not gonna do that? TKO.
TKO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right, I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Have
Because Kay
fun.
and I can walk through. Kay and I can walk through night one and everything like that. So we'll chime. We'll bring
Yeah.
Will back
I would
in.
love to talk some shit.
But
Oh,
yeah, no.
I'm so
But yeah, no.
disappointed.
It was. Those are my big things. It's like especially like. There's always been the crazy fans hiding out at hotels, but I feel like this year was very egregious.
People are
More so than
entitled,
others.
especially Marks.
Yeah, like more so than others. And I think a reason because for it is um they probably like idiots did the same setup as last year, same hotels for the
Dumb.
wrestlers, so on and so forth. So it's an easy pickings for somebody who's paying freaking attention.
Yeah.
You know, but it is very concerning. And the douche that like CM Punk had to like go up to and like slap the photo
Mhm.
away. He's like I think he's caught on camera with the audacity of saying, "Oh, I guess it must be a bad day." I was like, "No, dude, like you're harassing his wife.
You're being a creep. Yeah.
You're being a creep." And then he came out and said, "Like I don't want to sue him. I just want an apology." Like for what?
Ugh, I hate Mark so much. Like,
It's really really bad. You know,
yeah.
it's really bad. It's really concerning. It's really kind of freaking annoying. But I that's pretty much all we're gonna say about that. Like, leave wrestlers alone. Like, I
Yeah,
remember
they're
when I met
people.
I remember when I met Finn, who's like the first person I like wrestler I met out in the wild.
Mhm.
And I was so like, yo, I'm not gonna go up to him. He's in public. Like this is before he like a couple of months before he got the call up. You know,
Mhm.
and he was at the standard.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is like 2016. And I was like, and my friends like, you gotta talk to him. I was like, I'm not gonna go. Like, I was so nervous, like, I'm not gonna go up to this. Like, it's literally like
Mhm.
he's not working. I lucked
Yeah.
out. He was super nice, like took pictures with
Yeah.
all of us. But it was one of those things where I was like, do I really want to, you know, kind of interrupt this man's like night off, essentially?
Mhm.
So it's a crazy thing. And I lucked out, but it's not the thing that I would want to do.
Yeah. I've met wrestlers out in the wild like that, and I feel bad
Mhm.
about it. I would not do that now.
Oh yeah, no, not at all. They're too overexposed, unfortunately, at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. Yeah, give wrestlers their time and their space, especially of all weekends, Mania weekend. Everybody
Yeah.
is legitimately booked and busy.
They're overworked. They're probably underfed, dehydrated, tired, cranky. Like, leave them alone. They're
Yeah,
people at work at the end of the day.
there was some. I think it was a legend. It might have been Mark Henry or something. Like somebody, like some of these marks followed wrestlers into the bathroom.
What?
I think Mark Henry came out and said it. I don't quote me on that, but
That's
there's a story
insane.
about that.
People are
You
so
know.
fucking weird. And I know, and like, not to generalize, but I'm going to generalize.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of weird men out there that just do these
That is
fucked up
very true.
things and ruin it for normal people.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we don't need to follow people in the bathrooms and be creepy. We don't need to film people's wives.
Yeah. It's
What
crazy. Like I
what are
get
you doing?
yeah, like especially I mean, especially with like female wrestlers now. Like I've seen and video where just like they almost have to walk with some of the male performers like through
Yeah,
airports so that they don't
I
get
bet.
harassed or bothered.
Mhm.
You know, I think that happened to Stephanie Becerra one go around and stuff like that. But or who was it? I think the Bloodline had to escort like Tiffany Stratton through an airport
Oh,
at one point.
probably.
You
I
know,
yeah, female talent are not safe in 2026. No way.
yeah, it's very scary. But we can talk about that all we want, but we're not going to. So we're going to go through right now Night one of WrestleMania Saturday, which was probably the most polarizing of all the WrestleManias. We started out with John Cena, no jorts, but a really nice suit, and he walked to
Mhm.
the ring, and he definitely got a new hair transplant because that hair was full.
His hair looks beautiful.
His hair is so full. He got another treatment done for
Mhm.
sure. They've kicked off WrestleMania Saturday with the Usos and LA Knight, and then the Vision and I Show Speed. And this match was what it was. It's a weird way to start the show.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because it's just like, yeah, I get what they were trying to do. And if I could like compare night one to night two or Saturday to Sunday, Saturday felt like this is what TKO wanted. Sunday felt like this is what WWE wanted.
Yeah. This was such a weird show.
It was
Weird,
a weird
weird,
show.
weird, weird, weird. Sorry,
I will
boy.
say this. I will say this in general. He did jog at the end. You are correct. He did jog at the
Mhm.
end because I think he realized, oh, it's 75 yards. I got to get going. like
Mhm.
I got to go. I will say this about the first opening match: Speed can be a performer.
Yeah, he was really talented. He
He's
did a
really.
lot
I think
better
he.
than I expected. Oh my god, I hate the Mets.
Jesus, I know he did like a body slam. He did a freaking head scissor takedown. I was like, oh
Mhm.
goodness. Obviously through whatever the Usos and LA Knight won. I did not like that LA Knight didn't come through the crowd with the Usos, but he got the Ram truck sponsorship and whatnot with the LA Knight car and whatever, which is fine.
I look forward to seeing that truck in my local Target in 8 months.
Probably. I did like at the end, you had Logan Paul beating up on Speed because he screwed. I was like, that seemed very vicious. And I
Mhm.
hate to say it, but Logan Paul gets the business.
He's
Like I
really
hate
good.
he understands Logan Paul understands his character.
Yeah.
Like it was very prominent on Raw too. Like he
It's just so
understood it.
funny that his whole thing now is like these
Oh, he's
stupid
tied over the outsiders.
YouTubers, these outsiders coming into my business.
Yes, WrestleMania Saturday results are on the bottom. But yeah, yeah, I think that's really whoever came up with that is really clever.
Yeah.
I was like, it's a really good build right there. I mean, you had I Show Speed hitting a very nervous frog splash like maneuver
He was a little
onto
frightened.
Logan Paul. He was so scared. He
I don't blame him.
was he was so scared. Like I thought he wasn't gonna make it because he was standing up on
Same.
that pole. I was like, oh, you're too stiff,
I
dude.
didn't I didn't think he was I was concerned he was gonna like undershoot it and just
And
kind of
what
like
I
flop.
yeah, but everybody there helped. And what I noticed was LA Knight held Logan Paul down
Yeah.
so that he would not move. Logan Paul took it like a champ. He did the secret sign, like, are you okay? So like
Mhm.
Speed pulled it off well. I don't know how he would be like cutting a promo on a mic or whatever, but it's like he's got something. Like if he wanted to be a performer, he could.
Yeah. He was fun to watch. I would watch him again on like a pre-show.
Yeah. See how
No,
see
that's
how he
no
does.
that's no shade. I'm just like so fucking sick of the card being bloated with bullshit.
Yeah, this seemed like a match that didn't really need to happen. They wanted speed, but like the best part of that match was speed.
Yeah.
I'll say the best part of that match was speed. They went, I think, like 8 minutes, which is very surprising.
Yeah, it was quick.
Then you had the unsanctioned match between Fatu and Drew McIntyre, which was very underwhelming. Because
That was boring as fuck.
and I wonder if they kind of got like curtailed because they were on national TV and they couldn't go as crazy as they wanted to be.
That's true. I forgot.
Because the only
I
matches that
forgot. I didn't
really
think
got
about it.
blood were the main events, and that was
Yes.
like on ESPN Unlimited. So
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
they might have been limited in what they could get away with.
Then they shouldn't have put an unsanctioned match at the beginning of the show.
I agree. I
I think
agree.
that's just weird placement.
I think because on Saturday and Sunday, the first hour matches were all males. There should have been one female match. And the
I
match that I think
agree.
should have been on set because one, the females always wrestle better than the men, oftentimes
Always.
on PLEs. And when you also think about it, the fastest growing fan base in professional wrestling are females.
Yeah.
You know, you telling me
Every
I would have replaced the unsanctioned match with the Fatal 4-Way Women's Tag match on the first hour.
I would have.
At
Yeah.
least give one match to the females and give it the one with the most females. Because everyone's had
Mhm.
stories that you might want to put behind like a paywall, which essentially they
Mhm.
did. But you could have given the women's tag match a bigger, a broader scope of people to see them. And they had
Yeah.
the most people. You had Charlotte and Bliss, Lash and Nia, the Bella twins, Lyra and
Mhm.
Bailey, and we're gonna move towards that match too. I loved Bliss's fit when I figured out it was just the Bray
The
Wyatt symbol.
Bray. It was beautiful. And then it's like
Bray
what?
Wyatt,
Always connected on the back. It was beautiful.
yeah, and no, Charles, we're not gonna get Logan Paul versus Mr. Beast on Mania next year. I know you're just doing that from a meme you saw. So, but you know, it was really cool. And Charlotte had one of the best outfits of the whole weekend.
Mhm.
It was absurd. Bailey and Lyra kind of match. Lash and Nia did Demolition, which they
That
were
was sick.
probably
It looked great.
that was cool. I feel like they were probably forced to do that. I don't think that's
Yeah.
something they came up with on their own.
Yeah.
You know, and then you had the Bella twins come out where Nikki said she was going to wrestle. The lie detector found out that that was also a lie. And in something that should have been one of the best moments in the history of WrestleMania
Yeah.
was ruined a day or so before. Also in our Discord, it was ruined.
Mhm.
Um, saying that Paige had signed, so on and so forth. So it's one of those things. And I'm gonna go on like a soapbox.
Do it.
Um, it was ruined. If I'm going to soapbox, I'm going to go to myself. If it's ruined for two things. One, because the dirt sheets and people who love to see the dirt sheets ruined it. It was also ruined because originally this WrestleMania was supposed to be in New Orleans. Paige debuted and retired in New Orleans
Yeah.
for WWE. It would have made perfect sense for her to come back in New Orleans again. And yet they ruined it. It was ruined again, obviously, again by the dirt sheets. And my question to people who love to read dirt sheets: why do you ruin your own happiness? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Wrestling is built on moments, it's built on surprise. And at what point did we get to the age where like we want to ruin the biggest surprise for ourselves? Are we that anxiety ridden as like a wrestling culture that we have to know? The greater part of the great one of the greatest parts about wrestling is the things that you don't know and that you're not aware of. So it takes you by surprise. Like when the Hardy Boys debuted or came back at what 33, huge
Mhm.
surprises. Nobody knew was happening.
Mhm.
You know, the best parts of wrestling are things you don't know about, and let people be surprised. Don't
Mhm.
let your anxiety take over so much that you have to know. Because once you know something or believe that something's going to happen, two things happen. One, it's going to happen. Be like, see, I knew it anyways. Two, it's not going to happen, and you get yourself all hyped up, and you get like, oh well, that kind of sucks. I thought it was going to happen, and now it's not. So you ruin your happiness any which way. Let yourselves be happy, wrestling fans, please, for the love of God, do it. And it's a shame. Brie Bella actually went on a little rant. She was like, I'm going to find out who it was.
Mhm.
She's like, it was probably, she goes, it was ruined by a stooge. He was probably saw us, a couple of days before. He's like, I'm going to find out who it was. And she's also pissed. She's like, what? This is supposed to be the big surprise of Mania,
Yeah.
you know? And I will say this: Paige looked amazing.
Oh my God. She looked incredible.
And you know what it was? She looked happy.
Yeah. I think it's the happiest I've ever seen her look in WWE.
She looked happy. Obviously, everything that transpired with her on the way out kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Um, she was in AEW for what seemed like a hot dog and a handshake because she didn't really wrestle that much.
She was just like there. Like she did a lot of managing work from what I remember.
She had that real quick faction that didn't really go anywhere either.
Mhm.
Um, but she's back. She should be used. I hope they don't do the Paige what they do to the Bellas, where it's like, oh, we'll call you when we need you. Like, no, you're there. You
Yeah.
sign. Like, be there. And I wish the Bellas were seen more often. Obviously, Nick is going to go get surgery in Alabama, I believe, to with her injury and everything as Will returns.
Oh, good. We're still on night one. What did I miss? What did we talk about?
I went on a rant about how people ruin moments like Paige's return.
I know it was announced that she signed like the day of.
Dirt Sheets announced she signed.
Yeah. So I thought she'd
That's
show
what I
up
mean.
on Monday.
Yeah, it was ruined because of Dirt Sheets announced. It was also ruined because WrestleMania originally this year was supposed to be in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And Paige debuted and
retired
retired
in New Orleans. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been great symmetry for it to happen again. But we were just talking about how Paige looked really good. She looked happy.
Yeah, no,
You
she
know,
looked
to
good.
be back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, NK, I will tell you, did get a win because technically Bella was still on the tag team.
Yeah, I was wondering that. I think, I was gonna say, if someone picked the Bellas, I think they get the point.
Kay picked the Bella, and the Bella was still a part of that tag team, so they did win.
Yeah, it
And that
counts.
was fun. Yeah, it counts. I was like,
As soon as Paige debuted, I was like, oh, fuck. Sorry, Bailey. Sorry, Lyra.
I was so
You're
excited.
not getting nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna move on. We're almost like halfway done with this. Becky Lynch and AJ Lee, whelming.
Yeah, very whelming.
I'm
They
so
had no,
mad
they
about
had no
it.
time.
They got no time. I did love the whole ref just shenanigans thing, which was fine. It's whatever. But I was just like, we're just gonna give it back to Becky.
Well, yeah, AJ is not staying around. I should have seen that one coming.
I don't think
I
it's by her
didn't.
choice either.
I thought AJ was gonna run with the title a little bit more and like feud with someone else.
I was too.
She's
I
only
yeah.
feuded with Becky. I wanted it to be AJ versus Paige, but obviously the tag titles fucked that up. I'm glad to see the Wonder Years at WrestleMania. That was fucking sick.
Yeah,
People,
seeing them lip
screamed over
syncing,
that.
seeing them lip syncing was
I'm
really
mad.
cool.
I'm disappointed that they were made to lip sync.
Dude, he lip synced
But-
the "Man Has Come Around" part. I was like, oh, you're not singing at all.
I feel like TKO made them.
Which
Like,
is
I've
weird
seen-
because Living Color didn't lip sync last year when they did
The
Punk
Wonder
Section.
Years
No.
is not the Wonder Years is not a lip syncing kind of band.
No, they never lip sync. I can't think
Never.
of any performer that's ever lip synced
Yeah, it was
in
weird.
wrestling, at least. It was very weird.
Yeah. You know, I love.
Unless maybe they
AJ
lip sync for like weather. Like, what if it was like I don't know.
It's not weather. It's a roof stadium.
Yeah, they're inside.
I don't know.
They're inside. Bruno Mars did a lip sync when he was there earlier in the week. Like,
I just know in my soul that was not a Wonder Years decision to lip sync.
you're probably right about that. I loved
It's a
AJ
weird
Lee's
choice.
entrance. I loved
It's
AJ
The
weird.
little
Lee's
kids.
entrance with
Yeah, it was
little
really
kids.
cute.
Did anybody know it was kind of cute? One of the little girls that AJ Lee brought out like got scared and
Yeah,
ran
just went
off
back
stage.
in.
Yeah, it was cute.
You know, but the match needed more time. They're kind of hot potatoing, but like it was also like a semi-clean finish. I was like, what do we
Mhm.
do now?
Yeah.
Unless this is AJ Lee's planned time off.
Well,
You
she
know,
was kind of
because-
hinting to that, like it's like not goodbye, see you later, or whatever
See you
she
later.
said.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
stupid.
It is one of those things where I think this is like kind of a weird butterfly effect. Like if Nikki Bella doesn't get injured, AJ Lee wins, and then we get Paige on Raw, and you kind of redo that
Yeah.
scene. Like congratulations, blah 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 blah, which would have been cool to see.
It
Actually,
would have been really cool to see.
Yeah,
it would have been really cool. But you know, it is what it is. And again, it didn't get a lot of time. It felt rushed. But you know who did get at least 15 minutes? Gunther and Seth Rollins.
Well, does that 15 minutes count the brawl before the bell?
No, bell to bell.
Okay, so they got more than 15 minutes. They probably got closer to 20
Yeah.
minutes, including entrances.
Yeah, this was placed perfectly on the card.
It was.
I
Because we
agree.
needed a pick me up. We needed a pick me up bad, and Cooper and Seth delivered. I watched that entrance multiple times. I don't know how Seth pulled out those contacts with such quickness.
yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Because he had the black contacts. He does like one spin, like puts his hands on his face, and when he turns
And
around,
they're
it's his
gone.
regular eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
No,
like, how?
The smoking jacket was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know
like
how he
that.
didn't burn himself with all that dry ice around him. Because that effect comes with dry ice.
Mhm.
And dry ice burns.
Burns. Yeah. It's, hot.
Yeah.
It's actually
I was
not
like-
dry.
Yeah, no, not at all. But it was very surprising, but I love the match. It was a classic I hate you for whatever reason match. And then, you know, Seth gets choked out at the end.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great match, but I think you didn't need Braun Breaker until the finish, like after the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, although Seth got rocked against that barricade.
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah.
because
First
the
one
match,
hurts.
the match was a 5-star match up until the finish.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, what are you gonna do? I mean, it was a great match. It
Yeah.
pushed the story forward. What Braun did on Monday was also really cool. So that moving forward, what's his favorite now with Paul Heyman? Who knows?
No one knows.
No one knows.
No one knows.
I bet Road Dogg had a good idea, but we can't have that anymore.
I will say this. I think Seth gave Braun a receipt on Monday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. That the chair got in the back of the head and he started bleeding.
And I don't blame Seth because Seth must have really been hurt because Seth moved out of the way of that 75-yard long run.
Yeah, that second spear. Yeah.
He was like, nope, not happening. So there was that. And then probably my most disappointing match on Saturday, Liv and Stephanie.
I'm so upset because that could have been a classic.
Yeah. It was
6
probably
minutes long.
It was a top 3 best built feud.
Yeah. Co-main event.
Top 3 best built feud. Liv Morgan does her Britney Spears dance, which her whole thing was like, I just did the music video because I wanted new music. So you know what? You have to do that damn performance before you go to the ring every fucking day.
That song's awful.
It gets stuck in your head. It's an earworm, though.
It was stuck in my head this morning for like a few hours. I was like, I want to die. I want to die. And the song is not good. The music video is fine. But the fact it doesn't work. It's not good at wrestling music either.
It's not.
Travel. It's like, shut up.
That's
shut
me.
up.
And it's
every
very
theme song she has been like, all her music has like been a continuation of the same music.
Yeah,
and I kind of like that.
It's very interesting, which is another TKO misstep, I think. This music video should have been a WrestleMania Saturday surprise. And they released it the week before. Like, if you don't hear a song and then you see the performance, like for the first time ever, because she does the same performance in the video.
Yeah, it's the exact same one.
You know, if you do the performance live, and then you release the video later, I think it has a better effect. But you kind of already knew what to expect. Like, this should have been kind of another WrestleMania surprise.
Yeah, we also already knew it was dog shit.
The song's fine to me. Like, I don't, the song doesn't bother me. It just reminds you of like early 2000s.
Yeah,
I get it.
It really is like a 14-year-old girl, 13-year-old girl in 8th grade. It's like, yeah, this song's dangerous.
I guess Wade agrees with you, Will. He says Disney Channel last.
Yeah, I'd say more like Nick at Night, but
but maybe they want to bring in the younger girls.
I don't know if you do it like that.
I don't know if you do it with Liv. Liv was dancing like a hua.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. When I was in middle school, Christina Aguilera's Stripped was out.
Yeah, the kids are different now
Fair.
these days.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know. I imagine it's worse now.
I don't know. Depends on the area. But yeah, Liv Morgan and Stephanie McCare, you knew shenanigans were going to be involved, whatever. But there was no time. I feel like they got more time in their entrances, which Stephanie McCare's entrance was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really pretty.
All the pedals and everything.
It was shot really well too.
Oh yeah, somebody has a still of her going through the pedals from the side, and it's gorgeous.
Yeah. But I feel the same way about the Becky AJ match. It didn't have room to breathe.
Yeah. They didn't have time to tell a proper story.
I feel like AJ and Becky. I feel like AJ and Becky needed a stipulation.
That's
also true.
I didn't need another straight match.
It didn't need to be a straight up match. It needed to have a step to it. I Quit would have been perfect for them. But Liv and Stephanie was just really kind of sad because, again, they built us up so well. The rumor is that Creative wanted to give them a shorter match because they were beat up. But then you don't say that and then have Liv Morgan go like 12, 15 minutes with Soul Ruko on Monday.
Yeah. Great match. It was a great match.
Yeah. It was crazy. There is video of Stephanie McCare when she was going back to the stage, and she kept saying to a lot of the fans, she's like, I'm sorry. Like, she's kind of embarrassed as that first go around, and I don't blame her. Like, they didn't give him a shot to do anything. Stephanie didn't even hit her finisher the entire match.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And again, for something that was such a well-built story of them just wanting to kill each other, they didn't get a chance to kill each other.
Yeah, for real.
That's a shame.
It was very disappointing. Very disappointing.
Are they saving all this for Backlash?
I sure as hell hope not. I sure as hell hope not. And then we get to the main event, which the video package for Cody and Randy did a better job than anything they did building up to it. Because you know what the video package did? It talked about their history.
Yes. Yeah,
which is what the story should have been the whole
on the
time.
pre-show too on Mania. Talked about their history. That little timeline they had. Like, and you know what? Their match, and also the entrances, also kind of their history. And the match also
I
kind of
love
went
Cody's.
through their
I
history.
love Cody's entrance.
His entrance was dope. Yeah,
with the different gear and the dashing, which is great.
Like, I think here's the thing: you take Pat McAfee out, everything works.
Yeah,
the whole thing works. The build works. The match works. The finish works. The post-match works. It all works. And when they took Pat McAfee out in the first beginning, it's like, okay, fine, let's get us out of the way. That would have been fine. Why did he have to come back? He had there was no reason for him. If you even just like leave him out, him and Joe at their spot, and Pat McAfee doesn't come back up for the finish, it works. But Pat McAfee to come back, and it didn't work.
I do love. Honestly, I almost cackled at Pat McAfee running down with the rep shirt and the neck brace. I'm like, oh, that's a GIF in the making.
And then a slow count. I was like, what are you doing? Why are you giving him a slow count? Do the Mike Tyson 1, 2, 3. What are you doing?
Yeah, no, it was pretty wild. And then he gets RKO'd, blah 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 blah, and then Cody won. Which was weird. I was like, okay.
So weird.
I think General actually also broke that table because he hit that thing hard on Pat.
He's still a big boy.
It looks broken for real.
Yeah.
I know Lux's gonna wait. Good on him, but he's still a big boy.
Yeah, and so Cody wins in kind of a shock fashion. I was like, I didn't see that coming. I definitely thought they were giving it to Randy. Again, the talk is that they're going to drag this out, which I think everybody knew that's what was going to happen anyways, which is why I'm so kind of not ticked, but I did not like the post-match sequence.
No, I like the punt. You can't. The punt works on. Because I like how they were both busted open, which I like.
That's fine. Yeah.
And then you can't do the punt on TV, so that kind of big spot works in a Mania. It should have been part of the match, and Randy should have won. And then Cody should have showed up on Monday, but there he was.
It's the Raw after Mania. There's no rules. Everybody shows up.
I know.
Yeah. My thing is that whole segment could have been done on SmackDown, but if you're saying they can't do the punt, I get it a little bit more.
Yeah.
I was like, just let the clean win event. Like, if you're going to continue something, you have to leave something to kind of be like, oh, we're continuing this on the next show.
Yeah, I mean, I think a big problem with a lot of Night 1 in particular is there wasn't much payoff. It was all set up.
Yeah.
And WrestleMania is a show about payoffs.
Correct.
Where the story ends, not where the story begins. That's why that's pretty much why they did the Cena heel turn at Elimination Chamber, and why the Austin heel turn didn't really work at Mania.
Yeah.
Because you don't use Mania as a setup.
Correct. Yeah. You use it as an ender.
Use it as a finisher. Exactly.
Use it as a finisher. The one positive thing about this, which I guess was the whole deal along, Pat McAfee has officially said he is done with wrestling. He's keeping his word. Wrestling's in the rearview. He said it on his show. He's done.
Yeah, for now. Give it 2 years.
Which is a shame for multiple levels. One, Pat McAfee's heel turn wasn't deserved at all whatsoever. And two, if Pat was legitimately done, or Pat was going to turn heel on Cole first. Like the whole Pat McAfee character was built on him and Michael Cole having this weird bromance together.
Yeah, Michael Cole did such a great job calling that match too.
Yeah. And Pat not having Cole involved in Pat McAfee's switch, I feel like is a very big misstep. Because it was an emergency call by TKO that they tried and failed. The one thing we forgot to talk about on Night 1, Bianca's pregnant.
I loved that. That was so cute. The minute she walked out in that coat, it was given, like on RuPaul's Drag Race, whenever there's a reveal, they wear a jacket or some garment similar to that, where there's something underneath, and I'm like, oh, she's pregnant.
So yeah, Cena came out to do the attendance thing, and he was like, we made 50,000. In my head, I was like, there's no way.
Not a chance.
There's not a chance.
It did look very full, though.
It looked nice. It looked
Yeah.
nice the way it was shot. Yeah.
Mhm.
It looked. They did good. They didn't do 50. They broke 50 on Sunday. They didn't break it on Saturday. But yeah, she
I thought it
comes
was
out.
55 on Sunday and like 50
Yeah, no,
on
I said
Saturday.
they didn't break 50 on Saturday, but
Mhm.
they very much so broke 50 on Sunday.
Well, not in the crowd. It's because that includes attendance of the entire building, people who work there.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah. So the numbers are always going to be a little bit fluffy.
Paying crowd was probably 48.
48.
Yeah.
On
Ish.
Saturday.
Yeah, on Saturday.
Yeah.
And probably 53
Sunday
on Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday they broke 50 really easily. Which is usually the case. Usually Sunday does on average sell better than Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah. And so it's not, but like last year they did like 76.
Mhm.
So it is a drastic drop.
yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah, right. So Bianca comes out. It's really funny. So Charles's fiance, who's a massive Bianca fan, apparently she was like, "Get Ricky on the phone right now." And I was like, so I'm thinking it's Charles, and she's like, "I knew that bitch was pregnant as soon as she walked out." She's like, "I know pregnant women." I was like, I guess you're right.
Jeez. Dude, I didn't realize it when she took a roll. I was like, it took me a minute.
Because it looks like she still has abs.
Yeah, I was like, oh, she looks like she's I was like, why is she? Oh, she's pregnant.
Yeah, it was a good event. Right after her appearance, she released all the pregnancy photo shoot with her and Montez.
Yeah, Montez.
Really
Montez
cute.
showed up, I think, on WWE World the next day. It was like Hero showed that it was like, "Be patient with me, my wife is pregnant."
That's funny. So wait, is her finger not fucked? I was looking at her fingers. Her fingers all look
She
fine.
was still wearing something on her
A
finger.
splint?
Mhm.
Yeah, like a splint or something. But it was a pretty interesting announcement. I was like, "Oh, congratulations. Damn, you're going for another 2 years."
You're
Yeah.
gone for a minute.
Yeah. Naomi did just have her child.
Oh, she did? Congratulations.
That is confirmed. She did have her child. I think Jimmy or Jay revealed it on Hot Ones inadvertently.
Yeah.
We did Hot Ones versus. So, oh my God, I think was it Dawkins made a.
I think we don't pull out.
Yeah, we don't pull out. We just or something like that. Yeah, we just show up. Someone has called Montez and Jay the Skeet Prophets.
That's incredible. The Skeet Prophets.
That's so funny.
It's so good, but I also think John Cena genuinely had no clue.
Yeah, I think he had no idea. I don't think anybody knew, really.
Yeah, I mean, and knowing Bianca, she probably did that freaking dress herself.
Yeah, probably.
Which
Like, they
is
definitely told
crazy.
John, by the way, Bianca's going to come out, say a few things. Like, I bet they told John, Bianca's going to come out, she has to retire because of her finger. That would have been fucking hilarious.
But John was really cool about it. Oh, that's great. Night one was Saturday Night Main Event. Damn, Charles.
No, it really was.
Yeah.
It was not WrestleMania.
With more
Yeah.
ads.
NK, just so you know, the Mets have a lead according to Wade.
I know I'm watching.
So,
I
night one was-
have our show and the Mets split screened.
Very good. So night one was night one. Night two, Sunday, the much better show. And let's talk about Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. I've never been so happy to be wrong.
Same.
I can't relate to that. I'm sorry.
Fuck you. I was so sure. I was like, yeah, Brock's, this is going to be a continuation of a thing. And when Oba came out, that crowd lit up.
They were ready. They were ready. I mean, he is. You know what? When Roman got booed out of the building and said, "This is my yard now" on Raw, that's what Oba did on Monday.
There.
Yeah, that's what Oba did on Monday, and it worked.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, the
Vince went home
ruler's here.
watching,
Mic
"Finally,
drop.
Someone gets my vision.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the match also went a little longer than I thought it would. I wanted.
It's a little under 7, I think.
Yeah, I wanted. You know what? 5 more minutes. Give him 5 more. I want him to go this a little bit longer. Have Oba kick out of another F5. I thought he should kick out of the power bomb. Is that his new? Is that a new finish? Like the last ride?
No, it's
because he's
had
the
that for-
backbreaker.
No. Oba's always had the fall from grace. It used to be like a pickup. It used to be like a Kevin Owens pop-up power bomb, but they made him change it to like a lift.
A lift. Yeah, like Taker did the last ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, but great finisher.
No, but Taker stayed standing. This is a sit-down power bomb. So it's a last
right. It's a little more.
It's a sit-down. It's a little more to it. Yeah. No, I loved it. It had massive big, like I wouldn't have been surprised if they brought in like one of the Buffer brothers to announce that would have
been cool. Like when
you had tail of the tape, I was like, Jesus, like we're going big here.
When he hit the F5 and like Brock was freaking out and he gets up, I popped my living room. I was like, oh shit, he just stood up.
Yeah, he got up on one knee like it was like I love how he sold it though.
So good.
It hurt. Like it hurt him, but he got up slowly, but like he got up. I think when I started popping was when Brock tried to clothesline him twice.
It didn't work.
He was like, nothing. And then he threw him out.
You thought I was gonna move?
Yeah. No. And Oba has like a kind of had a size advantage on him when you looked at the tail of the tape. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy to sit down. Brock loses on a fall from grace. I love how Oba got out the ring, how Oba kind of like tipped his hat to him.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah, he's like, as on with the ramp, he tipped his hat. So he probably knew he was going to retire.
Yeah.
I don't think tell him get out of the ring.
Yeah. And also like Brock didn't move. Brock was, starfished on the ground for a long,
he sold it really well.
For a very, very long time. And then he finally got up and then he started taking off his gloves. I was like, what? Like, what's happening? He started taking off his shoes and you're like, what?
Like, oh shit.
DC was in the crowd too. Cormier was in the crowd for that too, to see it. And then Brock started showing emotion, and I don't think he told Paul.
No, Paul had no idea. He cried.
He did. And also, it was very interesting because people are like, oh, this is a bluff. But Brock, when he gets up, puts up the X.
Yeah.
He puts up the X. He's like, nope, this is a shoot. Yeah, I'm done. And I don't think anybody saw it coming.
Say goodbye. Brock gave a wave.
Yeah. Brock was advertised for Raw, and they had to switch everything.
Yeah.
Brock was advertised for Raw. You can tell it hurt Paul on Monday because Paul essentially did a shoot about like how Brock is not the now anymore. He's
like, you gotta put him in the forever. He's no longer. I was like, Jesus, Paul, give him time.
Paul was hurt.
It's like, Paul, you're the only one who caught that. Shut up. Fast forward through that on Netflix.
But what a moment. There's a lot of jokes where someone put a meme where it's just like, it was Triple H calling Brock. It's like, hey, Brock, so like, we want Gunther to retire you at SummerSlam in Minnesota. Brock was like, no, goodbye.
Yeah,
goodbye.
Tap out.
Not happening. Which makes Gunther's thing that much more interesting. But Brock is retired. Kofi, and I think Kofi, Xavier Woods, and a couple of other African American performers tweeted "avenged." Finally, someone was like, "This is for Biggie and Bobby and Kofi."
All the black men you buried.
Pretty much. Someone said. That's true. It's right. He used to do the F5 in NXT.
They call it the F10.
F10, yeah. There was somebody that said it was like Brock lost to a black performer once and called it a career. So it's really crazy, but one of the best moments in Mania history. Like Brock retires at Mania is probably the best thing to do. Like him retiring at SummerSlam would have been weird. Like I get Minnesota. I get it's his home state, Minnesota, but him retiring at WrestleMania is probably the best moment, especially because it was in Vegas, which is pretty much UFC's home base.
Yeah, I mean, I know. Yeah, Vegas is where he pretty much became a household name.
Correct.
Right, with the UFC titles. It makes sense. He is the fighter. He is UFC fighter. Retire in the fighter's capital of the world.
Yeah.
And he's not even in Minnesota. He lives in Canada now. He's not even in
He lives
Minnesota.
in Canada, yeah. He's no longer in Minnesota.
Yeah, so he has no connection to Minnesota other than that's where he was born.
And he went to the University of Minnesota.
University of Minnesota. So, I mean, good on him. He had a good run.
He went out on his own terms.
I think he also ruined his own legacy in many respects.
Yeah. That's
but yeah, whatever.
But you know what it is?
Innocent until proven guilty, right?
Depending on where you look at it, but in the court of law, yes. But also you got to respect Brock. He did the deed. He got a younger talent over.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's still a businessman.
Yeah,
good for him.
Yeah, and there's talk that Brock sought out Oba. So this is something Brock wanted to do, and you can tell by how he played the entire build and everything. Like what Brock doesn't get a lot of credit for is his facial expressions.
Yeah,
especially going against Oba, he was like, "Oh my god!" Like he was like, "This guy's huge." Like he played like I'm scared.
Yeah. He gave him everything and took absolutely nothing. It was probably the least selfish thing Brock has ever done in his career.
I agree, and what a way to go. Oba's a forever made man now. Oba will be the only one to say, "I retired Brock Lesnar from professional wrestling."
Yeah. From
combat.
From all combat. He's not going back to UFC.
Yeah. Like I retired Brock Lesnar from combat, which is crazy because like Oba's like what, his early 20s.
He's young.
You know, so it's crazy. And then night 2 just got crazier because that ladder match was bananas.
It was. Don't get me wrong. It was. The Penta, the Canadian Destroyers, the spots. Rusev got murdered.
Mexican Destroyer. He's Mexican.
Sorry. I said Canadian, didn't I? Wow.
Yes, you did.
I can go fuck myself. Mexican Destroyer.
Happens to me all the time.
The ladder match, it was good, but it blends into every other WrestleMania ladder match or SummerSlam ladder match I've seen in the past 3 or 4 years.
I don't. I mean, the SummerSlam ladder match we saw was TLC, and that was a fun match.
Yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun, but like they all blend together. Like what else can they really do?
For me, I thought this one was I like this one. I like we talked about before. I hate that Dragon Lee didn't get his entrance.
Yeah.
Me too.
Or like Jaden McDonough didn't get his TV entrance. Penta coming out of Shao Kahn was amazing.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was great. Rey Mysterio coming out as Deadpool and like the only guy who refuses to retire. Like everybody's retiring around him. Ray's doing West Coast pops, like putting Rusev through a ladder.
Yeah, when he came out, I was like, "Ah, fuck, he's gonna win, isn't he?"
It wouldn't have been surprising. You know,
I wouldn't have been mad. I mean, Ray is a guy who's always been shafted in WWE when it comes to titles.
I agree.
You know, he won the WWE title for like a night after Punk walked after Punk Money in the Bank in 2011. And then
Cena came in and
Cena came in and it was like, oh, this is my, because they just set up Punk and Cena, which I get, but I was just like, guys, you couldn't have given him a few weeks as champions.
Seriously, yeah.
You couldn't have given him like one feud and have CM Punk come back. SummerSlam was coming up, so and Kevin
Summer of Punk,
and then Diesel had to ruin it. And then again, and when he won the world title at WrestleMania, I think he lost it soon after that too, when Eddie died. So like, IC title reigns, he always got kind of shafted. He's been shafted with title belts in the WWE, so it would have been nice to see him get something.
Yeah, but I mean, Pento's just still the hot hand.
I mean, Pento's the right move, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, also, I feel like JD McDonough just enjoys pain.
He does.
Like, they ragdolled him across that entire match.
Rusev did too, man. Rusev got his ass beat.
I mean, he went through, he went through the ladder. He got,
and he took that, he had to step on the ladder to take that
OG
Javon Evans, OG cutter.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only way you can do that safely, though.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of funny. It's like, why are you jumping out? Like in the replay, they showed him like leaning out. I was like,
he had to lean a little bit.
Yeah, he had to lean a little bit. It's just like, come on.
It's fine, but Javon Evans is just a ridiculous talent.
Yeah, he looked great. He looks great.
He looks great. Because he hits the OG cut of him. Penta literally takes like 2 steps on the ladder into a Mexican Destroyer on Javon Evans.
Yeah.
And I was like, how?
Yeah.
Like, how did you do that?
That was aggressive.
Yeah. Like that match, it was fast too because they were in the first hour, so they had to get done by the end of the hour, which I think made you a great part of the match because you had people who just needed to go.
Yeah, it was it was timed well though.
It was timed really well. Everybody hit their spots correctly. No one died. JD McDonough hit a giant Spanish fly. I was like, why, JD? But okay.
I mean, the night 2 of Raw was paced very well. The match placement was right. I think the matches got more time.
On average, I think they did. Yes.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
night. I think Rhea and Cargill could have went a little longer. But other than
Yeah.
that, I think everything else was totally normal.
Totally. Yeah. Totally normal. When we went to ESPN, I went off of ESPN and went to ESPN Unlimited. Sami Zayn, Trick Williams. Trick Williams out diva'd everybody.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
that been me my post with the CBS receipt.
Yeah. My whole TikTok is just people parodying his train.
This might be the first year that someone outdressed Seth Rollins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Trick Williams, I think, another star, completely made.
Yes.
Absolutely. Completely made.
Crowd
Little
ate
Yachty,
him
I
up.
thought was a
Little Yachty was a good addition.
Perfect.
A good addition.
Perfect addition.
Yeah.
Yeah. He played his role well.
He fit.
You can tell Little Yachty knows wrestling.
Yeah, he
too.
fit. He fit very well.
He fit very well. I love at the end when Trick Williams beat Sammy. Trick Williams had like an out of body experience. He was so like happy.
Yeah.
And I love the rep. He's like, he's trying to like calm him down. I'm like,
really
no, let him have his moment. He'll get there. Like it was really cool. No, Trick Williams is a star. He's figured it out. I loved it. His parents were in the crowd for the whole thing, which was cool.
Yeah.
I also really enjoyed this. I noticed it a lot more night 2, at the end of night 1 and night 2, especially with Trick. They did have security around the performers' families when they were in like the front row. Because I know when Cody came out with
security.
yeah, right. Like when Cody went to see Brandy and Liberty, there was literally like a big ass dude.
Oh, of
like
course.
just yeah. I was like, oh, Cody definitely paid for that. You know. And I saw it with there was security around Trick's family too when Trick went to say hi to his parents and whatnot. So I was like, oh, it's a really nice touch.
Roman's family as well.
Roman's family as well. Yeah, no. Trick is good. Sammy, I wonder what Sammy's gonna do now.
Yeah, they were booing him.
Yeah,
it's a weird feeling to get. Yeah, he lived long enough to see himself become a villain.
He played into it though.
He did. No, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It got the Trick Williams TP role. Good job, Freds.
But you know what? This kind of also felt like a setup.
I need to see I need to see if they bring out Carmelo on Friday.
Like it is a payoff for Trick Willie, but for Sammy it's a setup, and like Carmelo it's still a setup. I think this would have worked a lot better than TKO thought if it was Carmelo Hayes.
I agree. And you know what? Carmelo Hayes did have his WrestleMania moment. He was in the Wheatley vodka commercial with Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, I would resign immediately.
I'd be very upset. Yeah, like Sammy added nothing, really.
No, I think
that Carmelo couldn't have done himself.
Exactly. And if Trick beats Carmelo at Mania, boom, you're starting a Mania feud. Because Trick and Carmelo will go for years.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You know.
It literally is KO Sammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they came up together. Like, come on.
Yeah, it writes itself. Like, I don't know if Sammy was needed for Rashun. I still don't think he was.
I completely agree. I don't think he was at all.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So it is what it is. And so Trick wins. Congratulations to him. Then we move to Rhea and Jade. And I'll say this. Jade looked awesome.
Incredible.
I love she outperformed my expectations.
Agreed. Did Rhea meet your standards to carry the match well?
She doesn't carry the match. Jade was calling the spots.
Jade was calling spots.
When you look at the match, Jade's calling the spots. I was like, they have Jade calling the spots, which I found really interesting.
They must really trust her now.
Yeah, they had Jade was calling the spots over Rhea. Was like that was interesting.
Very interesting. No, I think they had better chemistry than I thought they would, and I think they got more time than I thought they would too. And they get
a little bit more time. Yeah.
And the run-ins made sense as well. I thought the runs were fine.
Yeah, the run. I didn't like the run-ins only because from a purist, it's like they were just they were having a good wrestling.
They were having a good wrestling match. Yeah.
You know, they're having a good wrestling match without the run-ins, but they went with the story because that's kind of what it was anyway. So like, I understand that. I do feel bad for Io because I feel like Io and Rhea need to kind of separate, which they kind of said
they did on
Raw. Yeah, but I was like, I feel bad for Io because it was like We could have had Asuka Io instead of one of these other matches on the card.
Yeah, they could have.
Yeah.
You know, we could have had somebody. But no, Jade, wildly impressive. The Sandstorm One Wing Angel, didn't think she had that in her. I was like, that's really cool though. She's got a secondary finisher. So she looked great. Rhea winning, I get it, you know, whatever. But it does show some promise that Jade can go.
Yeah, she definitely silenced a lot of haters and critics.
I honestly think besides her match with Tiffy at SummerSlam, which was also cut short, this is her best match I've seen her in.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
So congratulations to her. Finn with one of the best demon entrances ever. He looked like a madman.
Incredible.
So much fun.
Oh, I missed him.
I love how they threw streamers in the ring when he got there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we're
Nice
going
touch.
really. Yeah, very nice touch. His paint on his back was the demon eating Dom.
Yeah.
It was really good. Dom also had a ridiculous entrance with all the luchadors carrying him out.
Yeah.
I saw someone say very Lucha Underground.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I believe those were he did recruit a lot of AAA or independent luchadors.
Yeah.
That's great.
For that entrance. For that. It was good. Finn was going to win because, like I said, you can't bring the demon back after 3 years and have him lose.
Yeah.
But I also love it. Finn's on a warpath now. He's like, I beat Dom. Now I'm going after JD.
Yep.
Like, here we go. NXT Finn is back. I love everyone. Yeah, no, Finn's streamer entrance and the demon thing was cool. Again, something that they should have just had not actually announced because it would have been a cooler surprise.
Yeah.
You know, but it is what it is. Kay, I'm gonna give you this one. Talk about CM Punk's entrance because I knew you were crying at some point.
I was. I screamed so loud in my friend's eardrum by accident. It was literally everything. It was absolutely perfect. The photos of him, the use of AFI. I was really hoping AFI was going to perform him out because AFI is on tour right now and they were off on the day of Mania. I was I was digging deep. I really wanted it to happen. But honestly, I'm much happier with getting both entrances. I love the video montage. I love the jacket paying tribute to his friend Bo and then all the WWE personnel that passed away. And then the Puerto Rican flag for AJ, and then Larry on the chest. It was a beautiful entrance.
Yeah, it was good. I did not know that AFI song was his Ring of Honor theme.
Yeah,
it was.
Which is great. It was also interesting to hear, like, what was it? To hear Corey Graves on the poster be like, yeah, that was his theme on Ring of Honor. I was like, they're allowed to say Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
They're legally allowed to say Ring of Honor.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, and Roman had his opera entrance again. Like, I feel like low-key Roman loves opera.
I could see it. I could see him like making his
theme song.
I could see him like making his kids listen to opera music to make them like smarter.
Just to be annoying.
Yeah.
Opera.
It is very crazy. It's also very crazy before we get to the match, seeing his oldest daughter now.
Oh my
was
God,
like a
she's
little
like
child when he won 32.
She looks like an adult now.
10 years ago, yeah.
Jesus, we're old.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely crazy. But this match was amazing.
Incredible.
I love the story. I love the action. I love the fact that the only reason Punk lost is because he just was gassed.
He's old.
Yeah.
Roman said it.
You're old. You're old.
That's what happened. He's old.
Yeah, he just got gassed, and Roman just outlasted him.
Fucking incredible. You never see that in wrestling.
Yeah.
Did they actually go to what the real story is? Yeah, surprising, right?
Yeah, the story was incredible. The match was incredible. The wrestling was incredible. All of it worked. Everything about this worked perfectly. Yeah. It's a 5-star match.
Yeah.
One of my favorite main events of all time.
It really is one of the greatest main events like in
ever.
A long, like this. I think this was better than Cody Roman at 40.
Oh yeah. It was incredible.
I mean, just as a pure match.
As a pure match. Because
Cody
Roman has had the gaga. That's why it was so good. Because it
Yeah.
had The Rock, had Cena, it had everything.
Undertaker.
Yeah, it had everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
That match was a mess. That was truly a WrestleMania match. I just wish the rest of the weekend felt that special.
I agree with you, Ripshot. Yeah. I wish the rest of the weekends was that special, but we knew from a jump this is and it's the shame of this. This is the match you build WrestleMania around. This is the main event of main events, and they lived up to their part of it, but unfortunately, WWE and TKO didn't live up to, for by and large, building around them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they did their part. I loved how Punk was still selling after the match. Did you see him do a little flop when he tried to get up?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So good.
Son of a
Love
bitch.
him.
So good. By the way, Kay, did you know Punk was like adopted?
What? Yes.
So allegedly, allegedly,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Punk was like talking to a woman, like an elderly woman that I guess he knew, and they're saying that was like his adopted mom or something like that.
Is it
I don't
like
know the validity of it.
adopted, like a legally adopted mom, or like a chosen mom, sort of?
I'm not sure. You'd have to look into it a little bit more.
CM Punk, I believe both. Whichever one's true is the one I believe.
Yeah. Fred's is saying he thinks some of the Lucha were Canadian Indian towns. I wouldn't put it past them.
So they hit Canadian destroyers.
Yes, Canadians hit Canadian destroyers, and Mexicans
hit the Mexicans.
Mexican destroyer, yes. Or you can call the Code Red, which I think was also started in Canada as well.
I am hitting my Finnish destroyer.
See, overall, that was WrestleMania Night 2, better than Night 1, or Sunday better than Saturday, a couple of surprises. We had the fallout from Raw, which was, what it was.
It was very whelming.
The big thing with Raw for myself was all of the call-ups and returns, official call-ups and returns. Sol Ruca, Ethan Page from NXT, Braun Breaker is officially back, Jacob Fatu officially on Raw now after that main event segment, and then because someone has to work in the families, the Street Profits are back.
Thank God. I miss them.
Boy, and the Street Profits are back with their original goddamn theme.
Thank God.
Thank God. Yes. Let's talk about Ethan Page. Ethan Page restarted with Javon Evans, and they just go really well together.
Yeah.
Ethan Page is going to be amazing on Raw, whatever the hell he does. He's figured out. It took him forever to get to like a main roster thing. He's kind of shafted in AEW.
Yeah.
But Ethan Page has been on a block. TNA, AEW, Ring of Honor. Ethan Page is wherever there's wrestling. Ethan Page has probably done it. And he finally got here. His run in NXT was great. He was the heel they needed in NXT at the time. Like he came in, ran roughshod, and now he's here. He's gonna finally blow up in the next year.
Yeah,
I hope so.
He's got his look. All of his gear is licensed by himself. Like he owns all of his designs too. So that's smart man.
Really cool.
Yeah. Yes, smart man. Sol Ruca already showed out with her and Liv Morgan. Sol Ruca and Liv's segment was very much Paige and AJ Lee, except the title wasn't.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. I've never seen anybody flip out of an oblivion. I was like, gotta be kidding me.
Soul Snatcher, man.
Mr. Frets is also saying in the chat that Joe Hendry's doing a concert on Raw next week, and allegedly it may be a call-up.
No, it is officially a call-up. I was going to get to that. Thanks for spoiling it, Frets. I'm joking. But yeah, no, Joe Hendry is officially on Raw. Joe Hendry is officially on Raw. He just didn't show up on this Raw, which kind of a messed up. I thought he should have showed up in like a random segment. But Joe Hendry's getting a Joe Hendry concert. He's officially on Raw, which makes sense. What else was he going to do in NXT? So officially NXT call-ups, you have Sol Ruca, who is still finishing. She's finishing something tonight with Zarya on NXT right now, or NXT Revenge, which is like their backlash, I guess. Ethan Page is officially up. Joe Hendry is coming next week, which begs the question, who shows up on SmackDown? My guarantee is probably JC Jane shows up on SmackDown. By herself. I think Laney Reed and Fallon Henley stay down. I think Jason Jane shows up, and the other person I think that may show up on SmackDown, Ricky Saints.
Yes,
Oh
definitely.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think absolute Ricky Saints and JC Jane are your two SmackDown call-ups from NXT. There may be more. There's going to be a little bit of switching here and there because obviously Jacob was on SmackDown, so now he's on Raw to face Roman. I loved his promo with Roman, where he was like,
that
"I
title.
need this.
Yeah.
I need that. I need the food on my family's plate."
And Roman's like, "Well, you're right. We'll see if we can do it."
Roman's like, "Well,
Yeah.
if you kind of over here and been my bitch." You see Jimmy, you see Jay, they're my bitches. You know what they have? Fucking money. You know what you don't have? Money.
So yeah, no, I like that as a good feud for Roman. Roman's got a lot of good feuds. He's full time now.
Yeah, he did say that.
You know.
He's gonna be full time again, which is
Well,
great.
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that. But like,
He
do
al-
I want to see the bloodline again?
I don't know.
Not.
But listen,
I
he
don't
has to be
know.
full time. He has the title that was created for people who don't take time off.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of an obligation of the world title. Like you can't take time off. And so now he can. Look at the feuds. You have Oba called out Roman.
Yeah, he did.
Which is a great adage. And Roman answered him
I'm
too.
excited.
It's gonna be a great SummerSlam.
That's
gonna be a
Femi for
really
King
good
of the
SummerSlam.
Ring, calling it now.
Or remember, Gunther still has a favor. Gunther can be like, Roman still kind of likes you.
Why is
Set up the, yeah. Gunther and Roman could be your SummerSlam main.
I could see it.
Like you have Jacob, Gunther, and Oba Femi as Roman's probably top 3 people to go up
You
against.
still got Seth Rollins too.
And you have Seth.
That was supposed to be in a main event this year. Then Seth got hurt.
Who Roman technically has never beat.
Yes. Yes. That match.
Whenever you want it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever you want it.
Pull out whenever you need to.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it is a great addition. He thinks Tatum. So Fred's saying he thinks Tatum Paxton might be called up as well. I will say, literally, there needs to be more women on the SmackDown roster currently.
Yeah,
because a lot of them are injured.
Yeah,
I mean, they just got Jordan Grace back.
Very thin over there.
You know,
yeah, they're either injured or pregnant.
Well, Bianca was on SmackDown before she left. That makes sense. Okay, yeah,
she was on SmackDown.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see what happens on SmackDown now that the kind of dust is settled and what goes on here. But Raw seems like they're in a good position now because you have the Street Pro. I would love to see Street Profits versus the Vision.
Ooh, that would be fun.
It could be fun. The SmackDown and the tag divisions is garbage.
Yeah, but Raw they have something here because honestly, you have to get the Vision something to do.
Yeah. Well, Braun's back.
Yeah, but Braun's going up against Seth.
But they need something to do. They can't just exist.
Yeah, I think the Street Profits, listen, you're in a position where the Street Profits, the Usos, the New Day are all on the same brand.
Make it happen.
You know, you can do a lot. You can do a lot with that. So right now, Raw has the better tag division by leaps and bounds.
Raw has the better division, period. The better roster.
As of right now, we'll see what happens on SmackDown. Especially with Cody Shiner, which doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon, because he got hit.
Yeah.
He got hit. At least he can open his eye. Because he took photos on WWE World the day after, and his eye wasn't even open.
Oh, wow, I bet.
Yeah. So we'll definitely see what happens with that. But overall, an interesting WrestleMania weekend. Not one of the better ones, but we did get some gems out of it overall. We now know Jade can really go. You know, Brock's gone. Pat McAfee's gone. We got double retirements.
John Cena wore a suit. That was awesome.
John Cena wore a suit.
He didn't run down to the ring. He said slight jog.
Slight jog, you know. I don't know if you guys know this, but Hulk Hogan's coming out with a documentary.
I heard
Who's Hulk Hogan?
it
Some
drops.
guy
It
who's
drops tomorrow, I believe.
some guy who's
Okay.
bronze.
Did you guys watch Kill Tony Mania?
God no.
No.
I heard it was a disaster.
I'll probably watch it tonight. Kill Tony's usually pretty funny.
I know. Taker, I think put Tony Hinchcliffe through like a table as like a spot.
I believe it.
Wow.
So
The dude's a
Yeah, I
huge
haven't-
wrestling mark.
I have no intention of watching Tony Hinchcliffe. I think got booed pretty badly when they saw him. The other thing
Yeah,
we
he's
didn't
a
talk
heel.
about,
Yeah, he likes being the heel.
George Kittle drinking everybody's beer.
That was really funny.
Is he well? Did they pump
No, that's
his
just
stomach
George.
after night
That's just
too?
George Kittle. I did want to keep account of how many
He's
beers
a tight
he
end.
took.
He probably has brain damage.
I love how Gronk was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna chug," and then he saw George Kittle's like, "God damn it!"
Yeah, Gronk's. Oh, you call me a bitch now? All right.
It's like, God, this is a lager, George.
Hey, lagers are easy to chug. Would you prefer it being an IPA? I bet Kittle was chugging IPAs.
No, Kittle was
Ew.
definitely doing light. I can tell by the color. It was a light.
Yeah, true.
It looked like Bud Light all around.
Probably, who knows? There were some weird sandwiches. They had a
They did
Yeah,
a T-bone steak, a tomahawk steak.
tomahawk steak.
How much did that go for? I didn't read it.
It was a lot.
Yeah, definitely a lot. It
By
did
the
had
way-
WrestleMania Vegas on the bone though. That was pretty cool.
That's true. By the
Yeah,
way,
Fina
well,
Thumb,
three
yeah,
set,
I'm watching.
bottom 7.
Giancarlo has
yeah.
all 3 RBIs.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Can he open a bag of chips yet?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, good for him. Good for him. Just want to make sure. How the Mets doing, Kay?
Mets are still winning 3-2.
What? Oh,
Wait,
good.
wait,
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
Luke Weaver and Devin Williams haven't pitched yet. I know how
Yeah.
that feels.
Top of the 6th. I have
Oh.
concerns.
Yeah, see, it's almost time.
Yeah,
$125.
Fred says-
I believe it.
yeah.
Not
They
gonna lie,
also
I
had
probably,
some-
I probably would have paid it.
I mean, did you see the thing? I was like, it had like garlic fries and chimichurri sauce on the side.
Yeah, it looked great.
I mean, that sounds delicious.
It does. I would have been like, you know what, just one time. I would have kept the bone
I feel
too.
like if I was like truly splurging on Mania one year, then I'd be like, I might as well.
Do I still
just
tell
w-
people about the food at MetLife and the suite level or club level, wherever we were? All those as a guys, I took food home. That's how much food they gave us. Have you ever seen someone take food home from a stadium? Never seen it.
I've never taken food home from a stadium at all.
Never once.
Yeah, not once at all.
That's how much they gave me. It's delicious.
Jesus, that's a lot. It's a lot of fries. It's a great amount of fries.
So
though.
many wings.
So many good fries. Anyway, is there anything we miss? Anything we're missing from wrestling? Anything we want to add?
I have one thing.
What do we
If
got, Kay?
WWE and TKO really feel that they need to make this ad Mania for like forever, I think it needs to be like Super Bowl and they need to make targeted commercials with WWE superstars in it.
Yes.
Like-
Yes, please.
Like all the commercials that Netflix shows, for example, like the fucking musical TurboTax commercial with Stephanie Vaquer and Penta. All the Cricket Wireless commercials that have had WWE superstars over the years, Slim Jims. So I mean,
How is Gunther not part of a general?
The street
Huh.
for real.
Players wanna do it.
Rhea's on the general commercials now. Rhea's on the general commercials. They could
Who's
also
the Minute
like
Maid?
the Minute Maid commercials with her and Cody. They could also show like the movie trailers of anytime someone's in a movie. Like, there's so much they could do if they really want to waste our fucking time.
You know what's really crazy?
No.
Also, they have a partnership with Maybelline. Like Maybelline's the official like makeup sponsor of WWE.
They
How
don't
do we
do
have
shit with that, and it annoys me.
How do you have no female performer doing a Maybelline commercial? Like you made a
dumb.
big
They
deal about
should.
getting this Maybelline sponsorship. and
They
you
all
do
use
nothing with
they
it.
all use Sephora.
Sephora's just a
I
makeup
know,
holding company. I was just saying.
retailer.
Yeah,
They just want to pretend they like women.
it's a big pretend a lot of the times too.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I would if they're gonna add us to death, which they shouldn't. We didn't even get to talk about Mark Shapiro. But we can talk about that another time.
Yeah,
Oh,
fuck that guy.
yeah. I was like, you tell me you don't know the business you took over without telling me you don't know the business you
Mhm.
took over. What a buffoon.
Oh, I will say one thing I noticed: Paige is fucking tall. I didn't
Yeah, she
realize
is.
she's like
Mhm.
Charlotte's height. Like when her
She's
and
pretty,
Charlotte were
like-
one on one, I was like,
Oh,
holy
the face
fuck.
off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the face off. I was like, you're tall.
Yeah.
Your legs are long.
Speaking of real quick, Cyborg, did you see the photo that Nikki Bella posted after that?
The four
Oh, the four
horsewomen.
They put up the 4 that she said she could the OG 4 horsewomen.
Bailey was
Bailey
like, no
got-
one's ever called you that ever. Shut the fuck up. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Right.
As a,
Yeah,
I don't know, as a fan of both eras, I thought it was funny.
Yeah, I was like, no one's ever said your wrestling acumen was good as the 4 horsemen ever.
Yeah.
Maybe AJ Lee.
Yeah, I mean, like people are like, "Oh, AJ Lee is the pioneer." I'm like, I mean, kind of. I mean,
AJ Lee's a pioneer because she didn't succumb to like
The diva archetype.
the diva archetype. Yeah,
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But things really took off after
after
she
that,
left.
yes. People forget not Paige. AJ Lee had her own kind of total divas pipe bomb.
Oh yeah,
Bringing
you
up
can't
a-
lace
Kind
up my
of, yeah.
Converse.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she did.
You'll never lace up my Chuck Taylors.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, that was maybe we'll get to some sort of normalcy after WrestleMania. This is historically a little bit of a low period. We don't know who's getting
Yeah.
laid off yet because those are coming soon. Don't you worry.
Yep, it's April.
Bye, Otis.
Any day now.
Listen, it's
Bye,
Otis. Otis.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, we have Danhausen now. All right, we don't need R-Truth anymore.
Danhausen did
Fine.
break John Cena.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
You probably loved Michael Cole's call of the midgets. He's like, they're midgets. It's like before anybody cancels me.
Yeah,
they
he's like,
told
that's
me
what
to
we want to
call
be
them."
called. I can't believe I forgot about the midgets. I was like, I'm so
Yeah.
glad Michael Cole said that, and then prefaced it with, "Hey, that fuck you. That's what they want to be called."
Yeah.
Because I hate
I got
the term
concerned
little
for a
people.
moment.
It's the midgets. I'm like, yes, midgets is back. You can say retarded and midgets now.
You cannot say either.
We can't say those things.
I did think for a second that Danhausen and his midget crew were going to show up in the main event because they hit under the mat.
Yeah.
Roman opens a thing. House is just like, ah.
But I did love how Danhausen broke John Cena. John Cena couldn't keep himself together.
Hey, John Cena's retired. He doesn't need to do shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he was like, hi. I think when John Cena first came out, he was like, hi, John Cena. Longtime fan, longtime performer, first time host. Give me a second. It was good. They needed more Cena segments though.
Yeah. I didn't like that it was only at the beginning and the
4 in total.
Wait.
2, one in the beginning, one in the end.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Here's the attendance.
Attendance.
Welcome to the show. Here's the
Here's
attendance.
the attendance.
I didn't need to be welcomed to the show by Michael Cole, the announcer, and John Cena.
Yeah, one person say welcome. You know, but it is what it is. Maybe we'll learn. And by the way, this is the last WrestleMania for the next 2 years because they still plan on going to Saudi.
hmm
The logo looks
Last-
great. That Saudi logo, I'm like, it's a great logo.
Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting next year build to go to Saudi because as of right now, they're like, we're still going. And we're like, okay.
Best of luck with that.
Hopefully they're not at war.
Yeah. You know, and I do prescribe to one of our good friends, Smiley, has said, since they are going overseas for Mania, some company or a group of companies should do a major event in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, the way
time difference is going to be a big benefit too, especially if you do it on the
Yeah.
West Coast.
Oh my god, yeah. And the way Tony Khan and AEW are moving, I wouldn't put it past them to do something major on that weekend.
Yeah, I mean AEW is picking up steam. Like
They're picking up a lot
Yeah.
of steam.
they survived their lull. They survived their no one's at their shows.
They passed the
and-
WCW era.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
they
Yeah.
got out of like their toddler years and now they're like figuring things out. They can remember
Yeah.
things. Like they're like in school getting A's. It's like, oh shit, you're actually becoming a person. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
and good for them. I think that's very good for the business. Even if Ricochet's
gonna build a-
still annoying.
Yeah, it's the competition that WWE needs to stay kind of, to keep the competition will, Rising tide raises all ships.
It does, but AEW is still nowhere near in the terms of competing.
Oh no, they're not, but they're getting there. They're figuring out the right moves to do now.
Yeah, I mean they're doing a good job as an alternative, which is exactly what they need to be.
Correct, absolutely.
I think they're doing everything correctly now.
Mm-hmm. By the way, speaking of other shows, I mean TNA. We talk about TNA getting a TV deal. NWA Power has a TV deal now.
Damn,
good for them. That's cool.
They got
where
Comet TV.
Oh, of course, everyone knows Comet TV.
It's like this really.
I have no idea.
Yeah. It's an offshoot. I think I have it on YouTube TV, but I know NWA just got a TV.
It airs exclusively to the Artemis people in space. Your ratings are 4. That's a good job, guys. 4. You got 4.
Amaze. Go see Project Hail Mary. Good movie. Anyway, folks, it's time to get this show on the road. And Will, I can give you my rankings of best Bonds because I finally finished all the Bond movies.
Oh, that's good. That's fun. That's good family fun.
Yeah. Yes, good family fun. And when you look at the old James Bond movies, you're like, oh, maybe not.
Yeah, you're like, oh, Sean Connery really like smacking women around. You're just good smack.
It's a horrible thing with all the Bonds. Anywho, folks, let's get this show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 441, The Attitude Era, which obviously this show is sponsored by, I don't know, what is this? Dust Off Duster right here on my
I got one of those.
My computer does. Yeah.
This shit's the best, dude. I love this stuff. This stuff is so useful.
Exactly. Official sponsor of Kings of the Ring podcast episode today. I've been your host, King Ricky Rose. You can follow me at Ambassador Biggs across all social media outlets, BIGZ, Ambassador Biggs. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast across all social media outlets. Like, share, subscribe, leave us a 5-star review, buy some of our fantastic merch. The link to all of that is in the description below. And also in this QR code right next to me, so you can scan that right there. If you're watching, good point, Will. Good point. Good job. I'm really proud of you. We're now officially also on Threads, Kings of the Rings podcast. And also, if you are listening to us, make sure you're listening to us on Wrestle Addict Radio, which is also new to Threads. Wrestle Addict Radio can also be found at addict_wrestle on Twitter, and Wrestle Addict Radio, all one word, everywhere else. Again, the links to all of that are in the description below. Will Tarashok.
I didn't know people use Threads, so that's cool.
You'd be very surprised. Threads is a very active community. Pretty much from what I've gathered so far, Threads is what Twitter used to be.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, sure. I don't go on Twitter either. You know what social media platform I use, Ricky? I'm an adult. I use LinkedIn.
Will you post more on LinkedIn than anyone I know?
Yeah, it's rough.
That's true.
It pays
not in a bad way. No, not in like a negative way. It's just every time I go on my LinkedIn, you're always the first one I see on my feed.
Every day. Try to make a post every day. I'm probably dropping these comments every day. This business ain't going to build itself, ladies and gentlemen.
It's very true. Very true. Kay, how's it?
All right, y'all. It's a school night. I need to go to bed. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at KAE_FABE. Oh, Ricky, where are we in the scores?
I knew
scores.
You were going to say that, and I almost forgot, which I totally did not. I put the suspense up on purpose. I did not. I totally forgot. But anywho, the as of right now, the rankings for our prediction standings have taken a little bit of a shakeup.
Yeah, I bet I'm fucked, aren't I?
In first place is Kay with 37 points. Will, you're
37?
behind by 2. Yeah. Well, you have 35. I'm still in third with 33. The big win was K1 WrestleMania getting 10 of the 13 matches correct.
Yeah, I probably got like 7.
Will and I both got 7.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of myself. During Mania, that was the best part of Mania for me. I was like, check.
Gotta win there.
I was very excited. Yay.
Yes.
Go me.
Fuck you, Cody. Fuck you,
37
Thank
in
you,
a row.
Yep. So Kay is our new leader going into the clubhouse for the next big Peely, which I think might be Double or Nothing.
Yay.
In
Backlash.
Queens. Is it Backlash before Double or Nothing?
Backlash is May 9th. Double or Nothing is May 24th.
2 weeks after. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. So we are on the road to Backlash event Double or Nothing, which I'm still also considering maybe going. Who knows?
I want to try to go too. Waiting to get paid. We will speak.
I'm also seeing The Mandalorian
money.
and Grogu that weekend as well.
Oh shit, that's the same weekend.
Yeah, it's Memorial Day weekend. It's going to be real active around the city.
Yes, it
Real
is.
active. So we're going to get out of here. We're going to talk about anything that happens, the next week's in pro wrestling with all the fallouts, potential cuts, and anything that we probably missed that happened while we were gone. So until next week, folks, goodbye. Good night. Kate, it's good night. You should go to sleep. We shall see you soon. And yeah, fuck you, Slack. We got to figure out when we want Slack on. Maybe we'll do double or nothing Slack. Slack or nothing.
That sounds like a good show title.
It's possible.
Slack or
Yeah,
nothing.
you got to talk to him, though. I don't want to do it. So
I can do that.
We'll see you next week, folks. This has been a Wrestle Addict Radio branded podcast.
All right. Good night.
McLean's still pitching.
Night, Kay.
Good night, everyone.
Later, Kay.
Love you. Have a great night. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Michelle, and Daredevil comes on in a couple of minutes, which is going to be great. So you know what game just came to Game Pass, Will?
No. Is it the new pirate game?
No, it's not. I got it. I was like, it's on Game Pass. Let me just mess around with this. Like, newbies games were really good back in the day. NHL 26.
Oh, Shell? They're still making those?
NHL 26, yeah.
Dude, I hear people hate MLB The Show now. They're so mad at it.
Really? Why?
Well, because it's like the cash grab with the whatever their card system is, like their My Dynasty.
They have like the best card system of all of them, next to NBA 2K.
And they say the nice catch. The graphics are like the same, haven't changed in like 10 years. The graphics are poopy.
Oh, I loved MLB The Show's like card collecting engine. I was addicted to that.
Yeah, I was too. Diamond Dynasty. I think they call it Diamond Dynasty. Yeah, I liked it
Something
when
like
I
that.
played MLB The Show 21 on my Switch.
You know what it was? Because it didn't really cost you anything. Like anything you did in the game, you got cards for.
Yeah, and they were
Which
3
I really
innings. It was 3 inning game.
Yeah, it was great. It was great. But anyway, I did finish all the Bonds finally because it just went off Netflix yesterday. So give you my rankings on my favorite Bonds. First off, Daniel Craig's the best Bond in my opinion.
Okay.
Daniel Craig, then Roger Moore.
People do love Roger Moore.
I like Roger Moore's really funnier than Connery. So, Pierce Brosnan is actually not. Pierce is my third.
People love Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce was good.
They're usually people's number one is usually Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce
or Connery.
Yeah, I enjoyed Connery, but I feel like they're much more like Connery's after Pierce for me. And then you have George Lazenby, who only did one. He's like the only Australian Bond. And then Timothy Dalton kind of sucked.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, the story behind Timothy Dalton was that they initially wanted Pierce Brosnan, but Pierce Brosnan was doing Remington Steele.
Yeah.
And he couldn't get out of his contract. So they had to do Timothy Dalton. Like Timothy Dalton felt like he was playing Bond. He didn't feel like he was Bond. So, but Pierce is also really funny.
Gotta love me, Pierce Brosnan, because he's the one like GoldenEye. That's the Bond with all the.
He's the
GoldenEye
Bond, yeah. The GoldenEye games. Pierce Brosnan had a crazy list of Bond women. Like Pierce,
he gets up 4-0.
Nice. Pierce had a young Michelle Yeoh was one of the Bond women for him.
Bond girls?
Bond girls, yeah. Halle Berry was in the Pierce Brosnan Bonds.
Yep. Good for her.
Sophie Marceau was a Bond girl. Yeah, Pierce had a good run. Bond
why do you think he kept coming back?
Well, the only reason they did Daniel Craig because Pierce wanted to come back, but they were just like, "You're too expensive."
Too old.
Now.
Well,
it wasn't too old. He's too expensive.
Yeah, I watched like a YouTube video like a week or two ago, and it's like, why is Bond always like an unknown actor? It's cheaper. They sign him on for like a 4-movie deal, and they get him dirt cheap. Because like Daniel Craig was like a TV stage actor before Bond.
He was a TV stage actor. Yeah. He wasn't well known. Bond was the role that blew him up.
Yeah, Sean Connery, same. Brosnan, kind of same.
He was Remington Steele, so it was essentially just a TV Bond.
Yeah.
So he was made for it.
Yeah.
But he became like a movie star off of being James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the new video game, the Bond game.
Oh, I've seen videos of it.
Yeah,
when
I think it comes out end of this year,
No, it's coming out like next month.
or in May. It's coming out in May. It might be like May 23rd or something.
It's May, yeah.
Yeah, I
May's
don't know.
a
Is
big
that
video
that's
game
not
month.
that's not a PlayStation exclusive, is it?
No, Xbox and PlayStation.
Okay, is it on PC? I gotta check.
It's because you know how like all the Bond movies have like some sort of interesting score.
Yeah,
They got Lana Del
they
Rey to
just
do
they
the
just released it. Yeah,
yeah, they got Lana Del Rey to do the score for the freaking video game. I was like, you guys got to be kidding me. So it's something by Daylight.
I don't like Lana Del Rey. Yeah,
I
it's
don't
First
really
Light.
listen to
007 First
Yeah,
Light.
First Light. Yeah,
I don't know. Her music's like very sad and like monotone.
yeah.
At least from the
What I
songs I've
know,
heard.
what I know about this First Light game, it's essentially Hitman, but with James Bond, which means
Yeah, because the people who made Hitman are making this one. It's IO Interactive. This game looks sick.
Yeah.
This game's gonna be incredible.
yeah, I've had it on like my Amazon wish list for a while. When
Yeah,
it came
dude.
out.
My wish list just keeps growing. Like a new indie game. So it's called Mouse PI for Hire. It's literally like Mickey Mouse 1930s like animation style, but it's like a
Fred's put it in the
shooter.
comments.
Yeah.
Mouse
Dude,
PFR is a great new FPS done in the style of a 1930s Disney.
Yeah,
tune.
dude. It's only $30.
Nice. Freds,
That
is it on?
That game looks sick.
Freds, is Mouse PI for hire on like PlayStation Store? So I'll definitely check it out.
That's a good question. Let me check.
Because Freds has PlayStation, so I know like if he's playing it, that means it's probably on the
Yeah,
PlayStation
definitely. Let me
network.
check. Paste. Search. PlayStation 5, Switch 2, Switch. Yeah, it's all of them. It's for everything.
Okay. Yeah, my
I mean,
big
for 30
thing
bucks, I hear it's like an 8. It's like, it's a short game. It's like 8 hours, but
easy.
yeah, it sounds great. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Because right now, what am I playing right now? I'm finishing Final Fantasy VII Part 1. I'm going to finish that in the next few hours. Black Myth Wukong, I'm 35 hours in, but about
People
80
swear by that game.
Game's incredible. I'm like 60% done with it, give or take, maybe a little bit more.
I got to get back to Expedition 33. I totally forgot I was playing that game for a while. Expedition 33 is also amazing.
Is that on my? I don't. That's Clair Obscur? That's C.
Clair
Clair
Obscur.
Yeah, it's not on my wish list, but it needs to be.
It is the reigning game of the year.
Crimson Desert came out. I've heard really good things about Crimson Desert.
I know Pragmata just came out too.
It's like The Witcher. People love Pragmata. I mean, it's dude. Video games. It's not even fair, dude. There's so many good things in video games right now. It's just like,
I know.
Why do I have to work for a living? Can I just play video games and just fuck off for a little bit? Like they're remaking the first Tomb Raider in like a modern engine. I'm like, fuck yes.
Thank God.
Legacy of Atlantis. So it's like
the Unreal. Is it going to be Unreal Engine for?
I
Tomb
think
Raider?
so. Yeah, it's just a remake of the first game, but it's modernized.
But at some point, GTA is coming back out.
GTA 6 for console is in November, I think.
Yeah, it's November like video game boom.
Yeah, PC. I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. By the way, when we get back next week, I will have seen the Michael Jackson biopic. I'm going this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is it his whole life, or is this a certain part of it? Because all biopics now do like a few months, like a few years of his life.
It's from what I've gathered, from what I've read, it's the rise of his fame.
So like Jackson 5, Michael.
Jackson 5 through like 80s, probably early 90s, Michael.
Okay, so like Jackson 5 to Thriller.
Well, Thriller's in the 70s.
Thriller's in the 70s?
Thriller's in the 70s. The Bad album was in the 80s. So they're gonna. From what I've heard, they also shot enough to do 2 movies.
Fuck me.
Yeah, Thriller's in the 70s, my dude. Everybody thinks it's the 70s. But yeah, I heard they filmed enough to do at least 2 movies. So this is going to be a lot of his rise to fame. So I don't expect like the tabloid controversy and stuff.
Yeah. I don't think that will be heavily featured in a Michael Jackson biopic.
Also, like it's his nephew doing it. You think the estate or the family was like, yeah, cover all the controversy.
Yeah, be like, oh, here's a deleted scene where he rapes Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, like that's not going to be seen at all.
Also, might not have happened. Like he might
Yeah,
be
but-
completely. It's totally possible he was completely innocent.
Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be a raucous crowd. Like, no matter how good or bad the movie is, I think that movie's going to break a lot of records for a biopic.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, and plus his nephew looks strikingly like him.
Oh, 3-3. Poor Mets.
Yes. Absolutely amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here because Dojo just got on. So
I did.
we will see